What's up, what's up? Like every time I fucking start a stream, dude, there's some fucking sirens and some bullshit going on in the background. Solid motherfucker Rob, you damn right, bitches. I was gonna do this earlier, but I had to go. This guy, I don't think he fucking knew what he had, but I think he initially thought it was a PSP, and he was selling it really cheap, and he was selling a fucking fully modded Vita that I got for basically nothing. So this Vita, it's got like 50 million games on it, guys. I mean, this has an unbelievable amount of games on it. I'll show you. You can tell it's already, it's modded, so it's got a bunch of shit on it anyways. But if I go to RetroArch, it's the Model 1000, the OLED version. But this has like every game ever made on it, dude. I can't even believe this guy did not know what he had at all, dude. So if I go to data, so I'll scroll down here. Probably can't see it very good, but Atari, Lynx, GBA, PlayStation, Game Boy Color. There's Lynx. It's a little blurry. NES. I mean, he has every fucking game ever made on this fucking thing, dude. It's just fucking ridiculous. And got it for less than $100. So, good things do happen. Let me tell you. I mean, this thing's like in virtually brand new condition too, dude. Now's the time to get the Vitas and stuff if you guys haven't got them, because they're starting to go up in value. I'm seeing them, people all over the place trying to get like $250 for them and shit, and they ain't worth that. I'm looking pretty damn good, dude. I'm looking pretty damn good, son. Well, got some announcements. So the girl I had on here, no longer going to be talking to her. Well, first of all, like, she was a girl I was kind of talking to on the side anyways. I wasn't really 100% sure about her. And I shit you not, guys, we're about ready to have sex, right? I'm glad she told me. But we're about to have sex, and she fucking tells me that she's got the herpy derps. And I was like, e-brake. Pulled the e-brake on that motherfucker. I was like, nah, girl, I can't do it. Nuh-uh. And she's like, well, if we do it at this point in time, if we do it now, no, we ain't gonna do it at all. So at least she told me, and it was the first time I think in my adult life that I ever pulled the e-brake on a potential sex session. But I ain't fucking around with that shit, dude. She's got the herpaderpas. And I was like, no, you're good. I was like, I'm good. Kind of takes the wind out of your sails a little bit when you're just jotted up to another story on top of the fucking, the dating list that I used to have, But I ain't fucking around with that, dude. I ain't fucking around with no herpaderpas. So I'm good on that. But other than that, I'm cool. Just chilling. I just I was getting over a lot of shit, guys. Like like I said, Ani was treating me like shit. Abusing me and mentally and physically. I mean, she was. I didn't even tell you guys. When she was like bashing me in the fucking head with her fucking phone at one time, and I actually went to work with a big mark on my fucking head, and I had to explain it to my boss as to I had to lie to him. And she like smashed me in the face, and I just kind of lost my love for gaming because I want to stream and stuff, and I wanted to stream with her, but like she was just being awful. And I knew she was up to something. I knew she was talking on her phone. I couldn't do it anymore. You know what I mean? It just took the wind out of my sails. And I just got sick of getting fucking abused by her, dude. Like, it's just not even... Like, I treat her like a fucking queen, dude, all the fucking time. And there's just no reason for her to act like what she's acting like. And, you know, like, I got sick and tired of her. I mean, I bought her a $1,500 phone, and she's using the phone to, like, talk to dudes and shit. And it's like, okay, you know, like, I don't even think I ever even paid that phone off. Like, it fucked my fucking shit up. And, you know, I was so intertwined with her in my fucking streams and doing shit with her that it just took the wind out of my sails. Yeah, I'm not abusive, guys. I would take a lie detector test. She can say whatever she wants. She's insane, dude. I've never laid a finger on her, dude. But like I said, I don't pay attention to anything she's doing. She can do whatever she wants. I guarantee if we was to take a lie detector test, she would fail that. I don't care what, like I said, I don't care what she's doing. So. Because she doesn't have any reason to do what she did, dude. Like, she's just, her, you know, she talks shit and stuff and gets caught up in this fucking stuff. Like, Ani, dude, Ani, I've caught, let me tell you guys something. Over the years, even before drugs came up and anything else, dude, I've caught her cheating on me like four or 5 times, guys. You know what I mean? And I've just had to suppress it over the years and ignore it because I've caught her doing it so many fucking times, dude. Well, I'm not even kidding when I tell you I caught her talking to a deaf guy. Deaf. Can't hear. Hey! That kind of shit. To a deaf guy. I was going to call this guy and yell at him until I realized I can't really do that because his fucking ass is deaf. Alright? Yes. Yes. Before we got married, she was still doing... She does it all the time, dude. All the time. I caught her talking to like a 400-pound black guy. Okay, this guy, his name's Fontaine. I call him Fondue. You probably heard me mention him a couple times. He's like one of those pull your gut up so you can get to the dick kind of people. Alright? I caught her talking to, like, a deaf guy. This dude that she fucking knew down in Chicago. Like, it was like a trans person or something I caught her talking to one time. A bunch of people off TikTok. I mean, she just does it all the time, dude. And she's fucking crazy, dude. Like, I don't understand it. I've done nothing but help her out with her fucking kid situation. Her kid situation in which she's had her kids forcibly removed away from her because she can't handle being a parent. She can't handle being with her kids. Even now, she's not with her kids. All I heard through 8 years of fucking being with her is, I want to be with my kids, I want to be with my kids. Now she could be... No, she's still not with her kids. She had her kids forcibly taken away from her. I don't think I even really told you guys about this too much, but let me tell you guys, I'll get right into it here, okay? She had her parents forcibly removed her kids from her because of mistreatment of her kids. Okay? When I first started dating her, she lived in Bell Fountain, and she had her 3 kids, and we were sitting on the porch, and she was ignoring her kids, and all of a sudden her middle child has the baby. So she had a baby at the time. Jedi was a baby. And her middle kid was dragging the baby by the head through the front door. Okay? Through the fucking door, dragging the baby because she wanted to, like, bring the baby out to the front porch and this kid is dragging the baby by the head through the fucking porch, and Ani's just sitting there smoking an Eagle fucking cigarette, not giving a fuck, dude. And I'm literally, at this time, this is the second date we ever had, and I had to run over and grab the baby as it's falling out the door, and she's just fucking sitting there smoking an Eagle cigarette, not giving a fuck, dude. So within 2 months of us dating, her parents had to come down from Michigan and forcibly remove her kids from her care because of the dude she was with kept beating on her and them all the time. And CPS was involved all the time, so her parents had to come 12 hours away and take the kids away by force. And the only time she got to see them is when I brought her up 12 hours away for her to visit her kids. So that was 12 hours one way. Okay? Yeah, she had a kid right before I met her. This kid was not even done teething. This kid was like less than 6 months old. And just, she abandoned the kids. I'm the best thing that ever happened to her, dude. I treated her like a queen. Anything she ever wanted, I got it for her. Okay? For a Christmas present one time, I had one of her favorite actors on one of those cameos give her a personalized message about about everything, and actually made her cry. It was so good. I got her everything. I bought her a fucking car so she could learn how to drive when we first got together. Anytime she wanted to see her kids, I would drive up 12 hours one way, 12 hours back the other way to see her kids. It was just constant, dude. Like, the only time we ever argued, is when she was sneaking around behind my back talking to dudes, dude. It's the only time. And it's not like I have nobody to talk to even tell about this, because it's so fucking embarrassing and awful of her to do this, that it was awful, dude. I had to put up with it all the time. And she wants to act like I'm, like, controlling. I'm like, no, I want to see what you're doing on your phone, because every single time I get her phone from her, I find some bullshit on it. Every single time. And I've lost friends because of it, dude. You remember that Ashley girl I used to bring over that I used to work with? Yeah, dude. The person I know and love more than life itself cheated on me with talking to dudes every single opportunity she had. Every single one. It's just fucking crazy, dude. You know, because I was already knee deep in it. You know, like, I loved her so much, I thought she would stop doing what she was doing to me, and she just never did. Nobody, and let me tell you guys something, like, in the 8 years I've known her, nobody else was around. Nobody. Okay? I was the only person there for her. When she had her gallbladder taken out, I was the only one there during her surgery. When we first got together, nobody else was around. Okay? Her friends, the so-called Brista, that is in her life now, that comes and goes like the wind, that's supposedly her best friend, that's got her to do a lot of this bullshit and is, you know, in her head and stuff, has not been around for the better part of 8 years. She made one trip at an apartment that we lived at, and that was it. I was the only person there for her for everything. Took care of every single need of hers. Okay, it ain't that simple just to wash your hands of somebody like that. You know, like I said, I've saved her life multiple times. She would not even be on this earth right now did I not, you know, how am I abusive when literally she's alive because of me? Multiple times. I mean, literally, dude. Okay, and now for some reason, like, she's just, like, watches my streams, She could be here with me streaming, but she wants to watch my streams and fuck with the people that are on there. Like that girl I had on here, which it wasn't going to work out anyways. But she's literally like attacking her for being on stream, telling the person that she lives with that she's streaming, and like to get her kicked out of her place and everything else. It's just fucking insane, dude. Yeah, dude. Like I said, I would in an instant take a complete lie detector test, and she would fail that lie detector test, dude. I've never hit her. She's hit me multiple times. She smashed me in the face with her phone. She's beat the shit out of me with her fucking fists when she's been mad before. In the store, no less. I remember we were in Myers one time and she was beating the shit out of me. And I would take a lie detector test today about that. So she wants to sit around and build this world up around her that I haven't done enough for her when I've done everything for her. Every single need she needed, I took care of her because I love her. And now she's doing the shit where she wants to contact me and act like she wants to get back together. I contact her. She contacted me on the phone a couple weeks back, and she loves me, and she hates. So she's with her friend, right? Okay, this is how much she cares about her friend. Her friend came and helped her, right, get out of the place and everything else, and she's living with her friend in Tennessee now. Okay, her friend has a severely mentally handicapped kid that she's taking care of. Okay, so when Ani called me, they were having all the tornadoes and the bad weather and stuff. So she calls me, doesn't want to be there anymore with her friend that is supposedly helping her out because she doesn't want to take care of her stupid retarded daughter. That's what she said. Her stupid fucking retarded daughter, who is annoying as fuck. These are her words. Okay. Plus, there's no electricity most of the time, so she wants to come back. Okay, because she's living with her friend for free, and the only thing she has to do is help take care of her stupid, retarded daughter. Okay? So now we're talking, everything's good, she loves me again and everything else. I'm talking to her, we're trying to work things out. Then the next day, out of nowhere, she doesn't want anything to do with me again. Okay? After she begs me, she's like begging me for fucking, so she can have cell phone money and everything else. Right. I've heard the dude that she's with is uglier than holy hell. And here's the thing, too. When she contacted me, she literally told me, like, he has no chance, and he's a fucking retard, and he's ugly as fuck, and she would never get with him. Like, she literally told me that on the phone. I have the text, too, of when she's destroying this guy. So she's not loyal to anyone at any point. Right, dude. This is what I'm saying, dude. Like, she has, she will literally get with anyone. Dude, she just wants attention, dude. Nobody, like I said, she just wants attention. We get along 100% fine all the time until she gets on her phone and starts getting into this world that she lives in that it doesn't exist, dude. And then she wonders why I'm pissed off, yelling and stuff. It's because she's on her phone fucking around, dude. Like I said, she's not even supposed to have TikTok at all because it was a problem in our marriage to begin with. But she kept sneaking it and getting on it. the K-Fam, that K-Fam shit, that's what started. It was just a group of people that she was in that she was fucking around with and shit like that. She, like I said, she can do whatever she wants. I'm moving on. I'm moving. So this is going to be probably the last Mega Mania we're doing in this house. I'm moving. I'm not going to be here. So she can go do her own little thing. I'm not going to be here anymore. So I'm moving. I'm moving on with my life. And that's it. I've been trying to get a hold of her to tell her I'm moving, that she needs to take one of these cats. She doesn't want to talk to me. That she wants to be fucking shady because she's playing both sides and stuff. Now I'm not going to tell her where I'm moving and what's going on, even if she calls me. So she can just fuck off at this point, because I'm done with it. I'm done. We're separated, and that's that. So she wants to just play games. I'm not playing games with her anymore. Yeah, I'm moving. The house is in my name. I'm selling the house. She can kiss my ass. And that's that. I literally have text on my phone, and I'm not even kidding. I literally have text on my phone where she tells me, like, she told me like 2 weeks ago that she sleeps with a hoodie of mine because she misses me so much. That's like 2 weeks ago. So even the dude that she's with now, she's doing the exact same thing, dude. She does it to everyone. I have texts on my phone where she's telling me she's loved me and wants to come back, like less than 2 weeks ago. And she's coming in and out of the house when I'm not home. I'll go to work and stuff, and then she'll come in and out of the house. She tried to grab Mia when she was here last time, and Mia like scratched her and didn't want anything to do with her. Wait, dude. I told her I was, I told her I was serious. I was like, I'm done with this house. She didn't want to live here. I'm like, I don't want to live in this house either. You know what I mean? I mean, she's just liar, dude. I'll show you guys. I have text on my phone. Fine, this phone I have is a piece of junk. I really need a new phone. Yeah, here she is. I'm over here sitting here with no electricity, no internet. My friend's house. I hate it here. It sucks. Her daughter is so fucking annoying. find it here.
Just another horrible, horrible album. And not that I don't hate Blondie as much as I hate these albums. So I don't want to like turn people off of Blondie, but just don't ever listen to this new stuff. Just stay with the classics.
Yeah, so this is, as you can see, this is Ani 2. And here she is. I'm talking about this other girl that I was seeing. And there she is. Okay, I love you. And then that message, that's from April 5th. April 5th. And then she's talking about wanting to whoop the ass of this girl that I'm seeing. Okay, she wants to whoop the ass. I'm like, that's her. Yeah, I could definitely whoop her ass. And she ain't pretty. Definitely a psychopath. Okay, love you. Alright. And then, and like I said, we're talking. We're literally talking. Okay, I'm off. Okay, love you. Okay, love you too. This is April 5th. April 5th. Like, we're talking. Like, literally. We're talking. And then, like, literally out of nowhere. Okay, this is... And then on the 6th, out of nowhere, here she is. We are getting divorced. I want nothing to do with you. Leave me the fuck alone. Like, what? So that was on, that's the 6th. That's the 6th. So she went from this. Love you. All this other stuff. That's on the 5th. To this. On the 6th. Okay? Dude, it's insane. It's literally fucking insane, dude. This is what I'm putting up with, like, all the fucking time. I'm trying to get my shit to not be all blurry here. Hold on. She got busted by the dude that she was doing. Dude, this is what I'm talking about, dude. This is exactly what I'm talking about. And then, like, then the girl that I was seeing sent me messages that she was sending her. She found her fucking number and started sending messages to the girl I was talking to. Talking about, that's my man and that's my husband. You better not be going to my house and all this other stuff. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? So I'm so abusive that on April 5th, way after she left, she's talking about coming back and loving me and everything else. It's complete insanity, dude. Everything that she's saying is just lies. It's madness, dude. It's the kind of shit, like, it's dumb. She has no loyalty whatsoever. None. This dude that she's with, she's been talking to me again on the side the whole time, dude. Talking about wanting to come sit on my face and all this other shit. Okay? It's fucking nauseating, dude. I was gonna be mean and show a pair of her disgusting fucking shit-stained underwear that she left on the ground, but I won't be that mean. My house is spotless clean. Like I said, dude, she didn't clean. Guys, I mean, you guys gotta understand, she didn't cook. She didn't clean. Okay? Like, she didn't drive. She lost 4 or 5 jobs since I knew her. So she got fired from Kroger's. She got fired from ConAgra. She got fired from this place called Chewy. She got fired from IHOP. That's 4. She got fired from this other factory that she was working at. That's 5. She got fired from 5 places. Everybody fucking hated her guts at ConAgra, dude. They fucking hated her goddamn guts so bad. I remember my boss calling me in there and be like, you got to do something about your wife. Your wife's a fucking psychopath. Because she would talk shit about people all the time. And it would compound all the fucking time. 5 places in 8 years she got fired from. That's the ones I can remember. Dude, she did not cook. She didn't cook. She didn't clean. She didn't drive. She had no money. She did not have any friends. Okay? People did not come and see her. I was the only person there for her, dude. So she wants to make up this world in her head that did not exist. And one of the last streams that she did with me, she's fucking got her arms around me, hugging me, dude. She is full of shit. She wants to be mad at me for not helping her with her kids' situation. Her parents were not cooperating with the kids' situation. They just weren't. They didn't want her to have the kids back, dude. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna go get my beverage here. Get a bath here. No, she couldn't get a job at Walmart. Do you guys want to know why she couldn't work at Walmart? Because she was caught stealing at Walmart, and that's why she was never allowed to work at Walmart. She was caught stealing a baby carrier or some shit at Walmart. So she was not allowed to work at Walmart because of that. It was everything, guys. She went to my brother's wedding and made such an ass out of herself, she essentially got kicked out of it. She got drunk as fuck at my brother's reception and puked in the bushes and then passed out on the front lawn of the fucking reception. And I had to go and scrape her up off the ground because she had like 2 White Claws. Yeah, dude. I've told you guys about the trash cans full of fucking dirty sanitary pads that she used to leave in the scorching heat in the bathroom all fucking day. To where they stunk the entire house up, and she didn't smell it, guys. Didn't care. Did not care. She's not, yeah, she wasn't, dude, she wasn't even really invited to the wedding. They didn't even want her to even be there. But I stood up for her against my brother and his soon-to-be wife and said, she's coming. I tried to get her to be a fucking bridesmaid and everything. She's living in fantasy land, dude. There was no abuse whatsoever to that girl. She goddamn well knows it. I have text messages on my phone where we've talked about when she's hit me. She used to beat the shit out of me, dude. She used to get mad, and when she'd get mad, she would get physical, and she would beat the fucking crud out of me, dude. You know how hard that is for a grown-ass man to sit here and admit that his wife used to beat the fucking shit out of him? And I used to not even, I couldn't raise my hand to her, dude. That's the kind of shit I used to have to fucking put up with. Because I loved her. And in some way, I still do, dude. Like, I don't, she's not emotionally all there at times. And it's sad that, you know, she's got people in her life now that are manipulating her to thinking that she's was in a bad relationship. She was not in a bad relationship. I wouldn't, dude. She beat the crud out of me, dude. I caught her. I walked into the bedroom, and she was talking to a dude on video or something. It was this that black guy I was telling you about, and I got fucking mad, and I knocked over this thing on the table, and I grabbed the phone out of her hands, and then she fucking starts attacking me. So she grabs the phone back, and she starts smashing me in the face with the fucking phone. I had this big gash. My fucking, like my fucking face, my forehead split open. It was split. And she's smashing me in the face with her phone. I get the phone back. She's chasing me around the house. Okay? The only thing that I have that I can find on the ground is this pipe that I was working with on my car. I pick it up and I'm like this to get her, to keep her away from me. Okay? I would never hit her with it. The kid get her away from me, and she didn't care because she knows I'm not gonna hit her. So she's just fucking scratching me and hitting me and shit to get her phone because she knows what I find on her phone is gonna be fucking detrimental to her fucking bullshit, dude. And of course, it's a bunch of nonsense that she's always doing to me. The only person who's ever been there for the better part of 10 years. So she, you know, beats the shit out of me. I go to her GPS on her phone, and I see where she's been because we have this family plan that shows where you've been in GPS. And I go, and in the last 5 days in her GPS, she was at this dude's house. 5 days when I was at work. 5 fucking days. This was back last February. Okay? So I sent her a Valentine's Day gift from work, and I want her to get it and receive it, and she's not there to get it because she's at a dude's house cheating on me. Okay? Keeping in mind that this is after I'm getting clean off drugs. I'm having a hard time as it is. Okay? So I fucking snap, dude. Like, I snap. I could not believe that this girl, who I love more than life itself, saved her life a month prior, is doing this to fucking me. And I snap. And I get crushingly depressed for the entire year. Like, I crushingly depressed. And because I just can't believe she did it to me, dude. Because in a way, I knew what she was going to do. I knew this was going to eventually end up happening. And for the entire year, I'm tied up with these emotions that I cannot fucking believe this. And it breaks me. I literally broke. And instead of, like, her understanding that I'm hurt for this shit, she doesn't care, dude. It's like, why aren't we going? Let's go do this, and let's go do this, and let's stream. I'm like, I don't want to stream. I can barely even get out of bed. I'm so depressed at what the actions you're doing to me. When I first got with Ani, dude, she was sweet. She was a very sweet girl. I loved her. You know, like, she used to do things all the time. She never had any money, but she always figured out ways to buy me things, and I'll be right back.
definitely tribal rhythms for my taste on this one. Kind of seems like maybe there's a theme, like a weird concept going on here, but maybe not. I think it was just, like Jason said, a contractual obligation. Their attempt at a James Bond song, Beer on a Warm Night, it's okay, but it's nowhere near like a James Bond actual song. It's kind of weird actually to have it on this album. The rest it's fine. Like Orchid Club's all right, and War Child's okay. I think Nigel Harrison, this is the last album he worked on. He's the bass player. He wrote it, helped co-wrote a bunch of their hits. So his songs are usually pretty good, pretty poppy, pretty catchy. The rest of the album, it kind of has the classic Blondie sound, so I have it above Pollinator, but just a little bit above Pollinator. It's not an exceptional album. It's definitely the weakest of their classic period. I don't think any of them like it that much. So it's okay, but it's definitely the end of the line. You can kind of see that hit a wall. They were done. So okay, not great.
My number 6 is Pollinator. Not going crazy, putting it in my top 3, but I do think it's easily better than The Hunter, and mostly because of those opening few tracks. Doomer Destiny, Long Time, Already Naked, really, really good. I think those tracks are far better than anything on The Hunter, and those tracks alone really elevate this record for me. I fully, fully agree with Cram. The middle section of the record, the tracks with like Sia, the production just gets too poppy. I think the songs are still good, and if they would have had the same type of production that the first 3 tracks had, would have been fantastic. By far, since their reunion, the most focused set of songs that they ever had, and it just suffers from having maybe too many cooks in the kitchen as far as the writers and producers going. The styles get a little too far off track on some of those songs, but the good stuff is really, really good, and the bad stuff isn't as bad or embarrassing as the bad stuff on the records we talked about already. So I think this is a really good record. If all of the reunion stuff was like this, I mean, they would sit much higher in my mind as a good band.
Yeah, it's a hard album for me to talk about because it starts off just so awesome, like exactly what you're pining for, like you were saying, and then it just kind of falls off. It's tough. All right, my number 6. This one is close to being number 5. I've got Auto American, which I think is a really good album. Everything on up, I'm saying is really good to great to really great. Really turn over everything to the rhythm section here. It's really theatrical too. It gives off kind of like a musical film score sensation to me, especially right from the intro until like this really, there's really soliloquist moments. Styles the vocals on like Time Is High, old school style, like obviously with like Here's Looking at You. And it also has like, this is the first album where they're really getting expansive with styles and sounds, with disco, kind of like a little bit of hip hop, obviously, with like Rapture. It's got a lot more of their danceable songs at times. There's horns, there's classics, piano, jazz, sax. Problem I have with this is for Blondie's sweet spot for me is this album's a bit soft for them. It feels kind of like their pop album. Take a lot of the messy grit out of it. A lot of like that late night punk feel. Kind of not on this at all, but I do think the songwriting is really good. I think there's a lot of really cool production choices. I got really no problem with anyone putting it this much higher. It's just not quite in my sweet spot, and I think it's a really, really good album. Auto American, number 6 for me.
Auto American is my number 5, and I was pretty confused by this album. Europa is like this menacing Euro weird synth pop, but not synth pop. I don't know what they're going for, but this part of the in the title is
I'm sorry, guys. I'm kind of holding together by a
what is it?
string here.
A song called T-Birds, and his song is about being in cars all the time. It's just confusing to me. I don't think it's a very good album. The jazz kind of interludes don't work at all for me.
Thanks,
They
guys.
got a great sound going on Eat to the Beat. They were right in their wheelhouse with that. I'm very aware of it. And then just this one seems like a complete break.
No, that girl I had on here was definitely not married. It's just more nonsense that she's making up.
Funkiness, all the grungy dirtiness that they had. And the songs are alright. Like Rapture is pretty cool.
I decided to break it off with that girl because, you know, she had the herpa derpa, and I'm just not interested in it. And like I said, I wasn't really that into that girl that much, anyways. But no, Ani was like freaking out because she was on the stream, like trying to get her kicked out of the place she was living, and like it was sad. Right. And I was just like, let's just be friends. Broke it off with her. No, I didn't. I nicked it. She was good enough to tell me before we were gonna do anything that she had the herpa derpas. So luckily, I dodged that bullet. So I didn't sleep with her, thank God. It's the last thing I need. Put that on the top of the fucking heap there. But in other news, Joe Savage is coming into town, and we're going to be hanging out. Going to either Kings Island or Cedar Point. Probably Kings Island, but, you know, we haven't really decided yet. So he's coming in town here in a couple weeks. So that's going to be badass. So we got that going on. I believe we agreed on the 15th, right? So that's cool. Yeah. What if he shows up and he's like 4'10"? He shows up and he's alpha the whole time. You had me going with that Joe Savage shit, dude. I knew it. Dude, if they had a fucking stroller that would fit my 6'2" ass, I would have Joe Savage push my ass around, dude. I'd be fine with that. That's a lot of fucking walking. Me and my brothers are fine. Actually, Tyler reached out, the brother I don't talk to anymore. He reached out after all this, and we reconnected, and he wanted to tell me about like how he never liked Ani to begin with, and how she's a piece of shit. Now my dad came out and he fucking hates her, and my dad told me a story. I guess Ani's breath was so bad in the car one time that her breath almost broke the windows in the car. He said, he's like, I had to roll down the windows. It was almost broke the fucking windows. It was so fucking bad. Because Ani does not brush her teeth, guys. She doesn't brush her teeth. Ever. Okay? I swear to God, she had an entire salami sandwich in her goddamn teeth one time. I mean, she didn't even notice. It's just like this. She's sitting there, the whole fucking sandwich, the whole thing. Like a fucking Italian sub is up in that bitch. Literally does not brush her teeth at all, ever. When she would, it would bleed so bad it would like spray out. Like there was blood on the mirror when she would brush her teeth. It would hit her gums and it would spray out blood onto the mirror. Like, her breath is so bad, she could neuter a dog just with her breath alone. She could just breathe on a dog's balls, and the balls would just shrivel up and fall off and be done, dude. Like, no anesthetic, no nothing, no cutting. I mean, she's a mobile fucking goddamn vet right there, dude. She just goes up to the dog's balls, and then their balls are done. It's over. It's bad. I look past all this stuff, dude, because I love the fuck out of her, dude. No, her breath alone caused the conflict in the Middle East. Everybody's talking about Palestine and Israel and shit. No, Palestine, Israel, and Ani's breath. was the real problem. Okay, if we can knock that out, okay, that shit would be completely done. And keep in mind, guys, this is all also with the fact of me putting up with her parents, who are the worst human beings alive on this earth and any other planet that exists that we have found. Okay? Literally. James Webb fucking telescope cannot find a goddamn planet anywhere in this goddamn universe with a fucking couple of individuals on it that are worse than her fucking parents, dude. They're the most devious, fucking condescending, talk down to you pieces of shit, religious nut jobs you've ever seen in your goddamn life, dude. Okay, I went to church with these motherfuckers one time. I'm not a religious person, okay, but they forced their fucking shit on me. And I went to church one time with these motherfuckers, and it's like, I walk in, and it's like 15 elementary school classes have all got out at the exact same time. Every single motherfucker in this church has like 45 kids. Okay, so the doors open, and it's just like, you just get fucking pelted. And I'm sitting there on the obelisk, or what are these, what are the wooden benches that fucking they're sitting there? I'm sitting there, and fucking Ani's going and playing with the kids, and I'm sitting there with her parents that have nothing to say to anybody, and all of a sudden I look over, and her dad's gone, and I look up, where did her dad go? Her dad's up at the front on his knees. I thought he's about to fucking take a dick in the mouth, like he's about to take a shot in the mouth, and he's like I look over to Ani, I'm like, what's he doing? I'm like, oh, he's getting the blood of Christ or some shit so he can get some fucking grape juice and a wafer thrown in his fucking mouth. I'm just like, is he getting skeeted on? Up at the stage? Like, what the fuck, dude? He's literally, her dad's up on his knees fucking, okay, just raining on my face, like, blood of Christ, come of Christ, come on. Like, I'm like, this fucking family's psychotic nuts. Dude, are you fucking kidding me? And it comes back and sits next to me. Oh man, you better go up there and get some of that blood of Christ while the going's good. I'm like, I'm good. I heard it's good. Give me some for later. Maybe there's a take-home container you can give me of the blood of and wafer of Christ. I don't know. Is there a home game that I can take the home game and get the fuck out of here? You fucking kidding me, dude? I'm convinced that his parents have never even had sex, dude. I don't even have there ain't no fucking way, dude. They're so fucking goddamn awkward together. It's like the fucking first time they've ever met every single time they're together. I'm surprised they even use any words that begin with P. Like penis, no, we don't use words that begin with P. Or V. Like, I have no fucking idea, dude. It's just fucking madness, dude. Like, what in the fuck? Like, that kind of shit just blows my fucking mind, dude. You got little kids, okay? How confusing is it for a little kid that you're gonna tell them that there is no Santa Claus, there's no goblins, there's no fairies, there's none of this mystical shit, okay? But Jesus Christ is coming back at any time, and this cup of grape juice, that's his blood. About to drink it. Totally... I don't understand, like, how these kids even grow up to be anything except a blabbering idiot in the middle of Dayton, fucking doing lines of cocaine off a stripper's ass, dude. Like, I don't understand. Like, it would be completely just mind-boggling to me. Like, how is this not true, but this is true? Okay? Santa Claus delivering presents to everybody on Christmas Eve is more plausible than this goddamn fucking Dixie cup of Welch's goddamn grape juice being the blood of Christ. Okay, I was looking for that bag of wafers. I was hungry because his parents' cheap ass can never fucking buy anything or anything. Every time I had to come up there, I had to fucking purchase everything. Okay, because they're like, oh well, we're taking care of the kids, so you can purchase. I'm like, you ain't doing nothing. These guys haven't goddamn. Fucking, are you kidding me? These motherfuckers haven't worked since the goddamn Jimmy Carter administration. And when they did, they make little fucking fruity-ass bracelets at the craft fair and shit, dude. Are you fucking kidding me? They ain't fucking doing shit. Okay? They get fucking disability from the one kid, money. They get child support from fucking Ani. So Ani had her kids taken away, by the way, and she had to pay child support on them. Okay? So it wasn't me doing anything wrong. It's Ani had her kids forcibly removed from her grasp, and she had to pay child support on 3 kids. So Ani would go to work, okay, and she would bring home $3.50 of saltine cracker and a handshake and hand it to me at the end of the week. And I got to make up the difference on the rent, on the groceries, and then I would still buy her everything under the sun. Okay? Because it turns out it takes more than $3.50 of saltine cracker and a handshake to pay the bills. Okay? But after she's wiped out with child support, that's all she's fucking left with. No, did she open her wallet and a moth fly out? No. No, the moth wanted nothing to do with that wallet. The moth was like, nah, I can find a better wallet to live in than Ani's wallet. Are you fucking kidding me? So, yeah, I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy trying to get her fucking kids back for her after they were forcibly removed from her. She's paying child support. And she's pissing off every single person in the entire world that's ever around her to begin with. If I had my brother, his wife, every single person from ConAgra that she's worked with, every single person in here, if they took a vote, wouldn't just be voted off the island, she'd be fucking cannoned off the island. Okay? I had to literally hold back motherfuckers from killing her. Killing her dead! Dude. I don't know if I told you guys this. Did I ever tell you this story? Because Ani don't know how to talk to people, right? So, we would go to work at ConAgra, and she would talk to people like they're dogs, dude. So, one day I'm up at my machine. Ani worked at the other side of the factory. There's this big giant black guy who, this is the guy that more than likely you'd end up getting saddled with if you went to fucking jail. This would be your cellmate, okay? All right. This guy's 7'8", 450 pounds, could snap me in half with his 2 fucking index fingers, dude. Like, just snap me in half like that. So he's walking up to me. I'm at my machine. Okay, I'll put you guys in my position here. Okay, here he comes. All of a sudden, this guy's right here. And I'm like, can I help you, sir? You need to do something about your wife! I'm like, what's going on? She don't know how to talk to people, and I'm sick of it. I'm about to break that bitch. I'm like, I mean, at this point, I'm just like, I kind of want him to kill me, okay? Because I've already smoothed over every goddamn, no, this guy, he can have my cornbread, okay? This guy can have any cornbread I ever had my entire life. He's got dibs. He can have it. I will literally farm a field of corn. I will buy a fucking John Deere tractor. I will buy a field. I will farm an entire acre of corn to keep this motherfucker stocked with cornbread. Because he could kill me just by thoughts. Thinking about it. Okay? So, I mean, cornbread. All of it. Anything made with corn, it's his. Okay? I set that shit aside. And future endeavors, is it coming with cornbread? It's yours, brother. Alright? And so he's standing there about to kill me. And I'm like, so what did Ani do now? Alright? So she has the idea that she thinks it's a good idea. So he's a cutter, right? So she's going up to this giant, humongous, fucking Eddie Murphy in life, giant motherfucking guy, cornbread motherfucker, and calling him boy all the time. So she's going up, he's like, you gonna cut that meat, boy? Better hurry up, boy. Hurry up, boy. Like, real good idea of talking to a giant black guy, any black guy, any grown man like that, really. Calling him a boy, make it, ridiculous, alright? So I have to fucking calm this psychopathic killer black guy down from killing my wife, and I have to explain to him, I'm like, dude, she's... she grew up in a different way. She doesn't mean anything by it. She's this goofball. She doesn't get it. Blah blah blah. Okay, literally, if it was a jail scenario, okay, she'd be flushed down the toilet. You would just see Ani's feet in the toilet with 2 legs sticking up, and that's it. Okay, her ass, they tried to flush her down the toilet to hide the evidence. She's done. I talked them down, and they actually ended up being fairly good friends over time. But I had to explain, I'm like, dude, she's just a goof. And I had to do this same conversation for several people all the fucking time because she doesn't know how to talk to people. Okay? I'm telling you. In sadder news, I think I did tell you guys this, but that same guy, soon after I quit, he ended up getting fired from there, and he actually ended up killing himself. So you never really know what's going on with people and the kind of pain that they deal with. And so one thing that I really want to do in the future is, I really want to just kind of, treat people better, really, full stop. Because, if I knew he was going through that, I would have talked to him a little bit more, I think. But it was really sad. And then, I remember talking, there was these 2 people I fucking hated. And I told you guys this, but I'm going to tell you guys again. There's these 2 people I fucking hated at ConAgra. I fucking hated them. And at the house, they weren't there for a couple of days. I was like, well, maybe they got into a fiery fucking car accident or something. Who knows? I can only hope. Kidding around like that. And in the confines of our own house, in secret, okay? So the next day we go back and they're still not there. And then people are talking, I wonder where they're at. Here comes Ani. Ready to ruin some lives. Walks up into the group. I don't know where they're at. Maybe they got into a fiery, painful wreck. And then she walks away like she nailed it, brah. Fucking walks away. I'm just like, and here I am in the fucking corner like, you know what I mean? Like, dude, all the time, guys. All the time. I looked past it all the time. All the goddamn time. What are you doing, kid? What are you doing? You scared? You scared, baby girl? You the baby girl? What you doing, baby girl? She's acting like he's just acting like a loony. She stays by my side all the time. This cat's chill as fuck, dude. She's super cool. But, it's just sad, guys. It's sad. Because she didn't have to do this. I looked past and I forgave her for all this shit. But what really sealed the deal for me, dude, is when I was talking on the phone with her like a week or 2 ago, and I was telling her like how horrible it was for me to come home, and she's gone the way she left, and I'm literally coming home screaming for her, and she's gone. It's almost like she wanted to laugh. And it just broke me, dude. Like, how is that funny to you, dude? Nobody else was ever in her corner like me, dude. I'm always in her corner. I love her, dude. I can't believe it. I can't tell you guys how hard of a time I've been having. I'm struggling really bad, guys. I wake up and I'm upset that I'm alive. I'm disappointed that I'm alive. Name 5 things you couldn't do because you're with Ani that you can do now. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to do anything. I just want to die. When I deleted my channel, dude, I couldn't look at it anymore. Knowing what she had done. No, the way she was acting. I just couldn't look at it anymore. It just made me sick. All these hundreds of hours of streams and all this.
Just a stronger, more consistent, more confident version of Plastic Letters. Just really good.
All this channel that I built up with her, dude.
Fantastic.
For her to just sit there and lie like I was ever bad to her, dude. I was never ever bad to her. It's never bad to her, dude.
Pretty Baby, Sunday Girl, all great songs. Hard Glasses, just a perfect pop song. Absolutely love it. It's just a really great pop record with loud guitars, big hooks,
I gave up all my friends and everything for her, dude. Like I don't
give out 5 stars.
She was the only one I cared about.
Half out of 5, which means I think it's very great. It's not quite a masterpiece because Joe called it. It is missing like one more just undeniably unforgettable song, which would have been "Call Me," and it probably would have pushed it over.
I don't know.
I think that 11:59 is awesome because it's like really headbanging at first, but then kind of lightens up.
Like I said, dude, we never argued. The only thing we ever argued about was her doing this shit. That was it. I never, you know, she wants to act, oh, I'm being overprotective, wanting to see her phone. Yeah, because every goddamn time I get your phone, you're doing something fucked up on it.
Like guitar, double synth kind of lead. So like there's some heaviness on this album almost that they don't really have on some other stuff. And I would say overall, one thing that doesn't get enough credit for Blondie is some of the drumming. You can kind of find it on most of the albums. Really good. I think there's some really good drumming on this. Yeah, you guys nailed it. This is, although I think Eat to the Beat is closer to this than people realize. I don't think this is the far away front runner as their best album.
I'm just tired, dude.
Close to it, to be honest. This is Parallel Lines.
I'm having a really hard time.
Trifecta, yay.
My mom's not doing good.
The consensus favorite best Blondie album.
Well, I may have alluded that I really hated this band at all.
Like literally at the exact same time.
But really, I was just listening to those terrible albums, and I just needed to vent about it because they were so bad.
And I used to make her promise, like, because I knew this stuff was coming. And I told her to promise me, I'm like, this shit's gonna be bad soon. I need you to be there for me.
They should never reform. You should never try it again. Their legacy.
He's like, oh, I'll be there when it happens.
And should have just been solo Debbie Harry or something. She can do whatever she wants. So I like Blondie. Obviously, you like
No.
the first 4 albums plenty, but their legacy gets dragged down so much for me by that later stuff, which I didn't even know existed. So really, doing this discography has destroyed my image of Blondie completely. And I think they're pretty mixed bag, but when they were good, they were great. So
I don't think I really like Blondie that much. I think they have moments that are really, really great. I could make
just trying to find my retro arc.
They make it right in kind of the sweet spot of
I'm not
stuff
sure.
I like. But kind of a weird thing for me is I don't really consider them a songs band, which I think a lot of people would think. To me, it's an albums band. You know, I don't think they have really any of my all-time favorite songs, but for album listens, I think it's great. A great state of mind to be in. Great rock, punky rock albums. But obviously, the big
I
takeaway
appreciate it, guys.
with us, with our lists, because we're kind of in the same wheelhouse throughout. It's just my enthusiasm and how much
I hope I make it through, guys. I'm not
stuff is nearly as bad as you guys is. So that's
I'm not guaranteeing anything.
We didn't even have 5 stars for Parallel Lines. I don't get these ratings.
I don't get
I'm not
yours
doing good.
but that's a different conversation altogether.
I'm an albums guy, but I'm not married to the band. I guess they're not a top 100 band for me by any means. But I think I just recognize the
Oh, here's
greatness
retro arc.
of their great stuff. As a whole, it's weird. It's just dragged down by too many stuff that I just don't like.
All right, everybody, let us know how you like Blondie, how you rank their albums. Are they a great band? Are they a band that had great moments?
It's 8 years, dude. 8 years.
Hit like on the video.
Wants to sit here and act like she had it so hard, dude. It's complete bullshit.
For links to all of our social media accounts, we've got Facebook,
Complete
Instagram,
asinine bullshit, dude.
there. And we will see you in the next video for our top 10 favorite Blondie songs.
Just not even. It's not even how you deal with problems and stuff, dude. It's not. You know, you're supposed to talk shit over and work stuff out, dude. It's you know, I've forgiven her for stuff. I mean, however bad she thinks she has it, dude. That's, you know, we could have worked it out, dude. There's no reason for it. Like I said, dude, she gets these people in her life that don't know anything about what's going on, and then she wants to talk shit, and then she lets these people make all these decisions for her, dude. And it's just, it's bullshit. I'm gonna... trying to get RetroArch to appear in like a windowed form here.
Jason, Joe, and Crams are here, and it is time for a remastered listography of
What's the button combination to get RetroArch to appear in like window form?
remastered. That means that back in the day before
Thanks, Brandon Ferrero. I appreciate you guys, man.
I made a list of this band, and now we are redoing it as a trio. I don't know, is this the first remastered we've done where a band has released an album in between? I think it might be.
Yes. Because Zeppelin didn't, Beatles didn't, Cars didn't.
In a control shift or something?
This time for sure my list won't be exactly the same because there's another album.
Alt enter, that's probably it, yeah.
I don't even remember what my old list was, and I haven't gone back and looked, so I don't know how much it's changed. I think it's probably pretty close to the same, but that'll be interesting to check out afterwards. So, Pearl Jam, a band
There it is. Yep, alt enter.
I'm very familiar with. I know their first 9 albums.
Just keep in mind, guys, like I said, anything she's saying and anything else, guys, it's completely bullshit. It's complete bullshit, dude. She's trying to justify what she did and, you know, anything else, so it's complete ass, dude. Like any of that. Like I said, I'm not following anything she's saying on videos and stuff, dude. I don't know why she won't leave me alone. 2 different girls I'm talking to, and she's going and attacking both of these girls. And it's just, it's fucking insane, dude. Like, if she don't want to be with me, why won't she leave me alone? Why is she calling me up saying she wants to come back to me, and then the next day acting like a psychopath, dude?
Pretty familiar with the band, their discography. I didn't really start listening to them on my own until later, maybe like 2000s. So I wasn't like born with the grunge gene.
Hold on, I'm trying to find my ROMs and stuff here. I don't remember what folder I had them in. Oh, I think I unplugged the damn... Yep, I unplugged it.
Right, they've got
There we go.
fewer items now since Gigaton came out, so let's get into it.
All right. Number 11, I think by a mile. This is the only Pearl Jam album I would rate lower than good. I would say this is a pretty lousy album. Lightning Bolt. From
It's just, it's
as much. However, after the first 5 minutes, I thought it was
like I said, guys. I put in a lot of fucking time and effort and shit with her, dude. And for her to just throw it away is just bullshit, dude.
kind of got into this more casual surfer hard rock kind of style. It wasn't nearly as aggressive. And this one to me is like the poppiest. It's really thick.
I'm gonna be honest, guys. I think I'm gonna play a Mega Man, but I think I'm gonna just probably skip Mega Man 1 because it's just not very good. And I don't really feel like getting tied up into Mega Man 1 right now.
I don't think he sounds that great on it. Just not a lot for me here for Lightning Bolt. So number 11, I got Lightning Bolt.
Mega Man 1 is trash, dude. It is. It's just not a good game, and I'm not gonna waste my time with it. It's just not a very good game. I like the X series, man, but like only like the first like 3 games, and then that's about as far as it goes. There are things I like about Mega Man 1, dude. I mean, I genuinely think the Wily Castle's pretty good. A couple of the stages are pretty good, but it's just too archaic. Hopefully this controller's set up. I ain't gotta set it up. And of course it's not. Hold on. Yeah, I'm assuming that was probably pretty loud. Oh, shit.
The only time I come back to this is when I'm ranking the Pearl Jam discography, and I don't know, I think for the several records, starting with the self-titled and then Backspacer.
I gotta set all this stuff up. I don't know why. The controller's not set up in this. Let's see here. Port 1 controls. Set all controls. Why isn't it working?
You know, it's really disappointing because it's not like the radio is really, you know, going to push this record anyway, so they might as well just make something a little more interesting. So, yeah, this is, I agree, the only Pearl Jam record that I would say is bad.
Good assessment, especially because I think
I don't know if it's not working because I got...
leading up to that, we always kind of applauded them for...
I don't know why it's not working.
10 was such a massive success, and, you know, by the time Vitality came out just 3 years later, they sounded almost completely different because they wanted to. You know, they do whatever the hell they want in live shows. They just do whatever the hell they want.
Usually I can just plug this in and it hooks right up and fucking works, but I haven't done it in so long here.
Nearly as much about my number 10, which is Backspacer. Lightning Bolt, like Jason said, was too much of that, but Backspacer had a pretty nice middle ground to that sound that they started to develop.
Oh, hold on. Device type, device index. Here we go.
Eddie is energetic.
There we go.
Really scratchy right off the bat. And the songwriting is just better. I think they're in the mood to write these sort of songs where on Lightning Bolt it sounds kind of forced. Godsum, The Fixer, pretty cool. Supersonic is nice. Not my favorite Pearl Jam.
There we go.
I think it's a good mile ahead of Lightning Bolt, even though they're almost kind of
Yeah, Mega Man 1, dude. Yeah, I mean, like I said, there's parts about it I like, and Wily's Castle has some pretty good parts in it. But it's fucking unfair, dude. The rock monster and the whole stretch of that into that game that you have to do that expects out of you without any saving and stuff is completely insane. And the fact that you need that one thing to like climb up that wall, and if you don't get it, you can't even proceed. You have to go back and like get it out of fucking cut man stage or whatever. It's just jank. There we go. Elect Man stage. It's just fucking brutal. I mean, the game's not very long, so they pretty much had to be like, you know, we gotta make this game as fucking hard as possible. I think the funny thing is about back to Ani for a second is that if she's gonna make videos and stuff, like nobody's gonna want to watch anything she fucking makes, dude. Her videos are fucking garbage, dude. I mean, even when we were getting along, I used to tease her. Her videos are fucking trash. I mean, she needed me to like bounce off of because she's completely uninteresting, dude, in that regard. So let me audio options. Hold on. Let me bring this down. Let me know. Let me know if the desktop audio setting here. How about now? Is that better? Perfect? Alright. You know, it's not Silent Rob stream unless there's 45 minutes of fucking around with technical issues. Gots to have it. That's kind of the thing, dude, about Ani, dude, is that she thinks, dude, without people holding her up, dude, she can't do anything by herself, dude. Sorry to say. Like I said, dude, I didn't want this. I didn't want this. I didn't want this at all. I'll forget. That's the thing, dude. It's kind of what I'm cursed with, is I will forgive people to the end of time, even when they don't deserve it. I had to sell, dude. I was getting really into. I had that Machine, Maschine, and what's up, Evil? And I had to sell it, dude. I regret it so much. I'd like to get. They have a standalone version of the Machine Plus or something. I love the Machine. I even have the software and everything for it, and I had to sell it, dude. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna grab something here. I'll show you guys the games I currently have. Hold on. Alright. got much. This is all I got right now. I'll show you guys real quick. I'll show you. So I got the Castlevania collection. I don't think I could get rid of this. It's just too cool, dude. It's got too many classics on it. I mean, talk about probably the best collection of all time. But you got Castlevania, Simon's Quest. I would say Simon's Quest is probably the only bad game on here, because Simon's Quest is a bad game. I mean, you can have good memories about this game all you want, but Simon's Quest is a bad game, dude. It's like the skeleton of a game, but they forgot the guts and the brain and, like, you know, a soul and, like, all this other stuff. It's just not, everything else isn't good. They made up with it with later games. Castlevania 3 is good, it's just too hard. Castlevania 4 is top 10. If I made a top 10 games of all time, that's on there with a bullet. Bloodlines is a good game. It's not even top 50, but it's a good game. You know, Kid Dracula's goofy. And then the Game Boy games, except Castlevania Adventure. Castlevania Adventure's a bad game too. So I'd say that's two bad games, and then what, 6 good games? It's an excellent collection. And then I got this. I'd like to sit down and really get into this. Plus, it's not worth anything. That's mainly the reason I haven't sold it. Dragon Quest 3. I won't get rid of that. I love the graphic style that they went with that. And Dragon Quest 11. I sold the collection that had 1, 2, and 3 on it or whatever. Red Dead Redemption. Can't get rid of that. That's an excellent port. I have to rebuy Romancing Saga 2 because I ended up selling that. But I got Romancing Saga 1 and then 3. Disco Asylum. That's actually a better title. That's a good fucking band name, Disco Asylum. I like that. Disco Asylum. These games I've mainly kept too because they're not really worth anything. But I've actually started playing this one. Shin Megami Tensei 3. I don't like this game. You guys will have to let me know. That's what I mean, the remake. I sold the remake. I had it. It's good. This game is not good. Now, I know they made another version of this, and maybe it improved it, but I'm not seeing where the reviews are with this game. I don't like this game. Shin Megami Tensei 5. I mean, there's no dungeons. There's no real story. I mean, you're just kind of dropped in this, like, open-ish world, and you just kind of wander around and fight. I mean, I don't know. I know they made, like, another version of this game, so this version is, like, super cheap now. And it's just sand. Like, you're in, like, a sand dune area, and there's nothing. Like, it's a really, really strange... It's a strange game, dude. Like, I don't know. You know, maybe it gets better. I don't know. It ain't doing it for me, though. Would you ever give us your friend code? Yeah, you guys can have my friend code. I'll give it to you here in a minute. I believe this is the best collection of all time. If I had to pick right now, gun to my head, what would be the best collection of retro games of all time? It'd be this. Final Fantasy 1 through 6, all redone in its own graphic style. Like, it's excellent. I mean, even if there's a game or two on here you don't like, I just recently beat the first game, and I wouldn't call it good. But I mean, come on, guys. I mean, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, excellent, excellent. A physical Croc? Are they really making a physical remake of Croc? Dude, that's a Croc, all right, of shit. I bought this like super duper cheap the other day. I don't know if it was mispriced or what, but they had this for, it was like less than $20. There's Classic Heroes 1 and 2. I have this fascination with dungeon crawlers. Even though I've like maybe beat one in my entire life, I don't know what it is. First person dungeon crawlers just get my diamond dicked out. I don't know what it is, but these seem pretty good. The first game seems kind of convoluted and shit, but you guys will have to give me your opinions. What do you guys think of these class of heroes? For me, it seems like the first game's a little bit too, you know, it's just a little bit too convoluted. I have to rebuy Etrian Odyssey. I had the collection of that, but I got rid of it. It seems like that collection is not very good, dude, because it's based on the original DS versions of Etrian Odyssey, and the original games are just kind of rough, dude. The first game's almost unplayable. Etrian Odyssey, like, if you don't make the right party and backup party and everything else, like, you'll get fucked. Like, I mean, you can't even continue on, dude. Like, it's fucking insane. Now, the Doom 1 through 3 collection, are they all on the cartridge? If that's the case, I would love to have that. I would love to have that. I'd love to have Doom 3 physical for sure. Big ups. They are. That's cool. I want that then. If somebody wants to send me that, I'll accept it. This is unbelievable. I don't know if this is still sold out, but this is going for $150 on eBay and shit. One of my fans sent me this. That goes by the name of Dan. Just out of the goodness of his heart, sent me this. Got up, fought off the people in the fucking scalpers and everything else to get me this. I will never sell this. Now, I will say by playing it here lately, I don't know if it really holds up too good, dude. Like, there are some things I like about it, but man, dude, is it a very simple... It's a very simple game. Like, I mean, I have to play Lunar 2 because I never really played that one that much to begin with, but Lunar 1 is pretty fucking simple, dude. Yeah, they're gonna need to, you know, pick up the pace on making these, but this is cool. It's even got a reverse cover in it, so if you want the Lunar 2 as the cover, or Lunar 1. But the battle system, you can speed it up, and that's cool. I kind of look like Robert De Niro and shit when I do that. Like, you looking at me? You looking at me? You looking at me? I look good, dude. I look good. Why do I look so goddamn good, dude? I'd fuck me. I'd take the butthole right now, dude. Wouldn't even ask. Just take it. That's what's up. Bought this the other day just cause I had a little bit of extra money. Which I don't have very often. But I've never played this game. I've never played any of the games, but I got Paper Mario. 1,000 Year Door. Been playing it. I think what surprises me the most about this, and I was not aware of how funny this game is. Nobody told me that this game's hilarious. Like, 5 minutes into this game, like, you're, like, standing there and this motherfucker comes out and says not to move because they lost their contact lens. And then, like, you move, like, one millimeter and all of a sudden you crack the contact lens. And it's just got a really interesting sense of humor that I was not expecting. So it's a very funny game. I enjoy it. Mario RPG is horrendously easy, dude. Like, I had it on Switch, and like nothing, dude. Like, I have played title screens that are more challenging. Like, literally, like the title screen of Star Tropics, to where you can't scroll down, you have to use like select to get to this, and use it, and how convoluted that is. That game is the title screen of Star Tropics is more challenging than anything in Mario RPG. I don't know how I ever got stuck into anything. Mario RPG, I did not know as a kid. I think what really tripped me up, I didn't know as a kid that you can block things. So when you get attacked in Mario RPG, you can block those attacks. And I just never did that. If I knew how to do that as a kid, I would have had no problems with that game. But it's a little bit too easy in my opinion. And then I got Star Ocean. This game seems pretty cool. It takes a while to get going though, dude. It's like, pick up the fucking pace. And then I got this because I feel like this is really cool. Is Wizardry. I just love the cover of it, how it looks like the old PC games. But that's all I got now, guys. That's all. I've had to sell everything, you know. Like, Ani left me kind of high and dry with the bills. Like, you know, she was planning on fucking me over for a couple months, so she wasn't getting a job and stuff, and so the bills were piling up and whatnot, and so. But still not a bad collection. I don't really have a lot of pick up and play games though. There are a lot of RPGs, but I will tell you, I do have a lot of downloadable games. Let me grab my Switch real quick. So, yeah, I would say, yeah, I got rid of Turk and I had to, dude. Like I said, I don't have any, money has been rough. Dude, like I even bought Ani a watch and everything. Like she didn't even know it, like 'cause she was talking about watches with her friend and stuff like that, and I had overheard and then Ani was talking about she wanted to watch. So I even bought Ani a watch, like a dumbass. And it, after all this happened and everything, that came in, and so I got her this watch and shit. So I just figured it'd look good on her. It's kind of her color and stuff, and she likes that rose gold stuff, and I just figured it'd look good on her. That's just the way I am. I get things for people, especially her. I'd get things for her all the fucking time. And I don't know. I feel like an RPG for kids is kind of an anachronistic thing, anyways. Like I remember vividly like talking parents out of getting like mystery dungeon games for kids and stuff. Like kids would come, moms would come in and buy those Pokemon mystery dungeon game. I'm like, this is not. No, it's not a kid's joint. You know what I mean? Like some kids can, overstep and build it up. Like I was a kid playing Chrono Trigger and stuff, but I feel like kids nowadays, dude, RPGs are gonna be kind of rough for them. With how fucking everything's fast paced and everything for kids nowadays. But their attention spans are so fucking short. But I have a lot of downloaded games, so I'll tell you guys all my downloaded games, and I'll give you guys my friend code. As you can tell, I'm playing Paper Mario. I don't even have the actual Joy-Cons or whatever they are. I sold them. So all I have is this. I love this. This is the Hori Pad. The Hori Pad Compact or whatever it is. It's got the D-pad with it. I love it. I don't even use the other one. Except now, if I'm going to hook it up to the TV and stuff, I have to use a pad plugged into the TV. But so here's the downloaded games I got. I got Vampire Survivors. Yeah, the controls are nice. You guys gotta get this pad, dude. Hori pad. It's got the D-pad action. Color scheme's a little weird. So if you don't like yellow and gray or green or whatever the fuck it is, it's a little strange, but way more comfortable. Way more comfortable. And the sticks are just night and day too. So Vampire Survivors, which I love. Really, really enjoying Vampire Survivors. Was not expecting it. Love it. I feel like the game kind of peaks, though, to where it's just like, I don't know. I'm not really unlocking a lot of new powers anymore and stuff, but I bought that Contra pack to it. Star of Providence, which is really fun. I bought this game called Gun Spectre, which is kind of... Alright, Sonic. Hell yeah, dude. I'll talk to you later. Which is like it's like an 8-bit overhead Zelda-type game, but I don't know, it's not impressing me much. Adam, I bought this game called Adam RPG. It's kind of like Fallout or something. I haven't played it too much. It was on sale. I bought 30XX, which is like the sequel to 20XX or whatever. Not enjoying it as much. ActRaiser Renaissance, which I was enjoying, but apparently it's just a piece of shit. Like every time I bring it up, everybody was just like, oh, like it's just people just want to kill themselves just by the mere mention of it. I've enjoyed what I played of it though. Arkanoid Eternal Battle. Which I don't like because it doesn't have any touch controls to it. Like, I don't know why they did that. Like, how are you going to have a Breakout-style game on the Switch and not have touch controls? Like, I don't understand it. Arkanoid versus Space Invaders, which I think it came with that. Axiom Verge 2, which I think is one of the worst. Which is like one of the worst sequels of all time. Like I don't know what was he thinking? What was that guy thinking with Axiom Verge 2, dude? Like I don't get it. Bastion, which is pretty good. Battle Kid, Fortress Apparel. I got Beholgar. I got all the Bit Trip games. I got Blaster Master 0, I think 1 through 3. I got a game called Blazing Beaks, which is like an overhead shooter type game. I got Blazing Chrome. I got Blossom Tales. The first one I got Breakout Recharge. I like Breakout games, but I typically like them to have touch controls. Bridge Strike, which is shit. Brotato, which is kind of like Vampire Survivors, but I don't like it as much. Castle Crashers, which was super cheap. It was like $1 or something. I don't like it. Castlevania Advanced Collection, which I sold the physical version of that. I'd like to have the physical version back. Cat Quest 2, a game called Cathedral. Cave Blazers, which is really disappointing. This game called Secondoid, which is kind of like this little ship game that I used to play on the NES. It's almost exactly like it. Children of Morta. A Collection of Mana, which I don't have anymore. Contra Collection. Cosmic Star Heroine. Gotta get that heroine. Crimson Clover World Explosion, which is fucking some weird shooter. I actually bought Monkey Ball for me and Ani to play together, but she was too busy cheating on me and stuff to play it. You know, it's hard to focus on other things when you're getting a train ran on you at all times by extremely ugly individuals. So I mean, it's rough. I know her. She must be going through some rough times there. A game called Crisis Wing, Death Road to Canada, which is awesome. If you guys ever played that, it's like Oregon Trail, but like mixed with The Walking Dead. It's really cool. Death's Hangover, Diabolic. I keep wanting to call this game Diarrhea Dungeon Crawl, but it's Diorama Dungeon Crawl. Doom, a million versions of Doom. Downwell, which is like a game where your whole point is to go downwards. Duke Nukem 3D. God, you drink fucking loud. Can you cool it? Hey! You're making me sick. Fucking itty bits when she drinks is. It's like, Jesus Christ. Dungeons of Dreadrock. Strafe. Oh, don't remind me about Strafe, dude. Dusk, which I had. I sold it. I bought it again, then I sold it again. I just can't get into it, guys. I don't know what it is about these like old school first person shooters that are really new. So they're like new old school first person shooters. I can't get into them, dude. I don't have a lot of like nostalgia for these games anyways, because I did not grow up with these games. I got into them later on, like Doom and stuff like that. And so I don't, you know, the nostalgia factor's not there. And you know, my most nostalgic first-person shooter is Turok. So that's where the line cuts off to me. I mean, even GoldenEye, I didn't play that. That was my brother's joint. Turok was really the first-person shooter that I really got into. I didn't grow up with Doom. I didn't have a PC that could run it. A game called Dust and Neon, Enter the Gungeon, which I don't know if I'm retarded, but is Enter the Gungeon not harder than Holy Balls? Like, I can't get anywhere in Enter the Gungeon, dude. Like, I feel so fucking stupid playing that game, dude. I can never... and my brother's the same way. He says he can't rock it either. Game kicks my ass up and down. A game called Event Horizon. It's 2 different versions of that. Everhood, which I really liked, and I was looking forward to the second one, but I heard it's kind of trashy. Not very good. This weird Diablo-esque game called Fates of Ort, which I don't know if you guys have ever heard of. It's got an interesting graphic style. It's almost like a Diablo game, but it's kind of cool. If you guys have looked into that, your coworker was addicted to that. I can't get anywhere in Gungeon, dude. Like, I suck. A game called For a Vast Future. A very simple game I downloaded called Freddy Farmer. I don't know if dude, this game is so simple. Like, literally, all you do is jump over stuff and collect ingredients and put them into a cauldron. That's it. But it's really fun. I don't know why. I'm addicted to it. Freedom Planet. Genetic Disaster. Gianna Sisters. Glay Lancer, which the game bothers me. Okay? Either call it Grey Lancer or get the fuck out of my face, dude. To me, it looks like a fucking misspelling of the goddamn... I mean, does that not, like, bother anybody else? Like, okay, Gay Lancer is more like it. Homosexual Lancer. Goblin Sword, Good Night Night, Guacamole, which I'm not racist against, like, anybody, but, like, I'm just not into Mexican culture. I don't know, you know what I mean? Like, Sugar Skulls and Day of the Dead, and I don't know, man. There's something about it. I'm just never got into it. And that's the only food Ani would ever want to eat, too, dude. Every time I ask her where she want to eat, goddamn, it's fucking Mexican food. And to me, it's like all fucking women, dude. It's like, what do you want to eat? Burritos, tacos. It's like, women have no other fucking choices on anything except fucking goddamn burrito bullshit. Like, I just don't like Mexican food. It's 2 ingredients and a different wrapper. I don't get it. Yeah, I don't like Mexican culture and shit like that. It's just not my cup of tea. Gynoog, which is that shooter game that was on the Genesis. Hammerwatch, Heroes of Hammerwatch. Both of those games are good. This game's cool. It's called Hypnospace Outlaw. I don't know if you guys have heard of that. I'll show you the Hypnospace Outlaw. It's like set up like an old computer browser. It's like an old, it's like internet, how it was in like the AOL days. And like you're exploring this old internet pages and stuff. It's really neat. Keeper's Toll, which is, I think, even better than Vampire Survivors. So it's like Vampire Survivors, but with RPG elements and like full skill bosses that are bigger than the screen. It's a really fun game. You know the guy who made Hypnospace? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You gotta tell him to get in the stream, dude. I want to give him props because he's got mad talent, dude. He's got to put me in a game, dude. My time is now, son. Put me in a game now. Legend of Grimrock, which I love. I love it even though I've never beat it. I get like 5 levels deep and then I get my ass kicked. Live Alive, which I no longer have. I gotta buy that again. I think the problem with that game is there's just no challenge to it. Load Runner Legacy, Loop Hero, which I really enjoyed in the beginning when I was playing it, but it feels like the game runs out of fucking its bag of tricks really early, and it's not really showing me anything else. Luminous, which I love. Lumo, which I liked after they finally patched it to where you could actually play it. Mana Spark, Mech Rage, Mega Man Legacy Collection, which I no longer have the physical version of it anymore. Mega Man X Collection, which I no longer have. Metroid Prime, which I sold. Mighty Gunvolt Burst. Minute, which this game's fucking cool, dude. I'll show you the screen on that. It's called Minute, which is this game. It's like Zelda almost, but it's like in black and white. It's got this black and white look, and you have a minute to complete each thing until you die. So you have to go complete something across the map, but you only have a minute. So you have to keep getting your checkpoint based. So you do something that takes a minute, and I gotta go over here and do this, and I can't get to this until I have this weapon. But you only have a minute each time to do it. It's really neat the way it's set up. Monster Sanctuary, which I thought I would like more, but I don't. Morbid, the 7 Acolytes. I don't even know what that is. Mr. Driller, dude, which I just suck. I just suck at Mr. Driller. Like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong with this game. I don't know why I can't ever get nowhere in it. Even when I was a kid, I could never get anywhere in Mr. Driller. Murder House, N++, which I think I beat every level in that. What's up, money? Yeah, but I'm getting out of this house soon, so it doesn't matter. Namco Museum, which I got because it has Splatterhouse on it. Neon Abyss, Neverwinter Nights. Oh, I thought I had a downloaded version of that. I gotta buy that game again. Ninja Jaja Meru, which is like a collection of weird games. Is there a physical of that minute game? I'd like to get that. Pang Adventures. Super Mario. Picross, which I like Picross. I can't help it. I like Picross till it gets to a certain level, and then I just can't do it anymore. My brain don't work that way. Pocket Mini Golf. Postal Redux, which is... I can't believe that game ever came out, dude. Like, like Postal Redux is, if there ever is a line of that shouldn't be crossed in like a game in gaming, Postal Redux is like right there, dude. Like, I can't even believe that game came out. I can't believe it was released. And Postal 2 is kind of different, like you can play through Postal 2 and you don't have to kill anybody in it if you don't really want to. But Postal Redux is like, god damn, dude. I don't know what deals with the devil they made to actually get that game released on store shelves. I mean, was it like Custer's Revenge? You had to like ask for it from behind the shelf. Was it literally just on the shelves at Best Buy next to other games? Like, because you guys gotta admit, Postal's fucking nuts. Like, I remember one of my friends giving me that game back in the day. I'm like, so you just wake up and go on a murderous rampage, and that's the game, huh? I'm like, wow. You know what I mean? If there's ever a game I would choose, because like I said, like Custer's Revenge and shit like that, you basically had like the brown paper baguette behind the counter. And, a lot of stores didn't even hold those games back in the day. But, oh yeah, it does have Galaga 88 on it, But Postal's crazy. Then this game called Project Blue, which is kind of like Mega Man, but you can't change the goddamn controls in it. So the controls are jacked up, and with this controller that I have, this Hori pad, you can't change the controls in the system. So it's jacked. Project Warlock, which I really don't like. Quake, I don't know, man. Am I wrong in saying that the first Quake is just not very good? I mean, to me it comes off as really boring. Like, I mean, even the soundtrack, which I love 9 Inch Nails, but it's a boring soundtrack. Jim Power in the Lost Dimension, Quest of Dungeons, which is cool. I love roguelikes. Rainbow Laser Disco Dungeon, which is probably the best band name of all time. If I was to ever have a band, it would be called fucking Rainbow Laser Disco Dungeon for sure. Red Dead Redemption, which is, in my opinion, the best port that's ever been made. A game called Restless Night, which is like a Atari. It's like a new Atari game, is what it feels like. A game called Reventure, which sucks. Roar of Revenge, which is kind of like what's that game called? It's kind of like Beholgar or whatever, but not as good. I got Rogue Heroes. What's up? This guy legit. Yo, Rob. I had Scott Pilgrim and I sold it. I really like Scott Pilgrim. I wish I didn't sell it. If any of you guys want to hook me up and get my game collection back going, dude, I infinitely gracious, dude. Like, I've had to get rid of almost all my shit just to pay bills. It sucks. And then the Romancing Saga games. Saga Frontier, dude, I'm fucking kicking myself for selling that. That's one of my favorite Saga games. Thunder Force, AC. Serious Sam collection, which was like $5 or something, and it has like 3 full fucking games on it. God, those cats are fucking loud eaters. Game called Shatter. Sharing the Wonder. And Tower of Fortune. I like that game until it gets to the nighttime elements and bullshit in it. Skelly Select, it's like 2 different games. Sonic Mania, which I no longer have. Space Invaders Forever. Splunky HD. And then Splunky. I thought Splunky 2 was bullshit, garbage. I remember getting La Mulana because I love the soundtrack, and then I played that game for you guys, didn't I? La Mulana is crazy. I'm gonna say it right now, dude, and I could be wrong, but I'm gonna go ahead and say, like, I don't fully believe that anybody has ever beaten La Mulana without a guide. Like, that might be the most cryptic game of all time. Like, and it's a shame because I really, really, really like La Mulana, dude. I really do. But god damn, what were they thinking with that game, dude? Oh my fucking god, dude. It is so fucking cryptic, dude. Like, you have a better goddamn chance of actually finding real treasure than you do of doing anything in that fucking game. It's crazy. I don't know what they were thinking. Star Ocean, First Departure, and then Star Ocean 2, Star of Providence. Starward Rogue, which is pretty good. SteamWorld Dig 2, Steel Assault. I'm going to go through these a little quicker, guys. I forgot how many games I have. Steerden, Strikey Sisters, Sturmfront, Glitch Dash, Super Mega Zero, Swords and Bones 1 and 2. Sydney Hunter I liked until I was told that it was made by fucking Gamester or something, like Gamester's company or somebody associated with Gamester made it. I thought it was really good, and then they kind of took the wind out of my sails. I was like, hell yeah, Sydney Hunter's like, did you know that was a Gamester made the game? I was like, fuck that game, dude. Homosexuals play that game, dude. Tangle Deep, which is pretty good so far. It's very complicated though. Tardy, game called Teosita and Stigma. Adventures of Panzer, which is 2 games and they're both trash. Escapist 1 and 2, which what I played is pretty good. Survivalists. The Swords of Ditto. The Way remastered. Witcher 3, which I initially hated on this, but the more you play it, the more you get used to how crappy it looks on the Switch, and then you just enjoy it. The Backrooms 1998, which is the only Backrooms game that I played and actually truly think is pretty scary. Like, it's actually got some fucked up shit in it. Game called Traumatarium. Trivia for Dummies, which I bought for me and Ani to play, but she's too busy cheating to play it with me. Game called Under Dungeon, which I enjoy. Undertale, which I've never gotten into as much as other people. Unepic, which I like it, but goddamn, dude. I mean, you gotta get out an electron microscope to even see the goddamn text and the items in that game. Unexplored, which is a pretty cool roguelike type game, but I hate the way your character looks in it, dude. Like, you literally look like a fuzzy testicle, like, going around. Like, if they would remake Unexplored and, like, make your character look like a normal thing, I think it'd be a much better game. I can't play it. Looks so dumb, dude. Your character is so dumb looking. Undertale sucks. It's too memey. It's too Hot Topic. I can't play it anymore. Valfaris and Slain Double Pack. Venture Kid. What Lies in the Multiverse. Yuppie Psycho, which is totally awesome. Oh my god, if you guys play Yuppie Psycho, totally fucking awesome, dude. It's kind of like, what is it? What's that? Death Party or whatever that game is with the school. Oh, Corpse Party. It's kind of like Corpse Party, but in an office building, and you have to. I don't want to ruin it. It's really cool. And that's it. I think no, I got more than that. I told you guys I have a lot of games. It's just, what's up, Sally? What's up, Sally? 20XX, Ninth Dawn 3, A Robot Named Fight, which is really good. I actually sat down and beat that once. Agony, which is probably the worst game of all time. I can't think... It's unplayable, dude. Especially on the Switch. I can't believe... I should have got a refund on it when I got Agony. Agony is unfinished and unplayable. It's not good. All Was Awakening, All Was Legacy, Antihero Bundle, Apple Knight, Astalon, really good Metroidvania type game. I'd like to get a physical version of that. Beautiful Desolation, Blizzard Arcade Collection, which is a really good game collection in my opinion. Badland, Baldur's Gate Enhanced Editions, which I feel like such a retard. At some point, you guys have to help. I mean, you guys have to show me how to play these games. I feel like such a retard, dude. I can't play them, dude. Like, there's like a mental block. I guess on these games, you're just not supposed to really focus on battles and battling and stuff like that. Maybe I'm playing these games too much like Diablo, but I just cannot get anywhere in these types of games. I just can't. Like Torment and Baldur's Gate, and I don't know, man. I can never get anywhere in it. Mega Man 10 is not better than Mega Man 9. Shut your fucking mouth, Sally Guns. Bitch ass punk. Coming here and starting shit immediately. Punk ass. Okay, a more wrong statement has never been said. What does Mega Man 10 bring to the table, dude? What? But the exact same thing that 9 brought, but like not as good in any conceivable way? Dude, I'm telling you. I literally by the minute. I hate Mega Man 10 even more by the minute. I don't like it. I don't like Mega Man 11 anymore either. And they need to make a Mega Man 12, because how are you going to leave it on some odd-ass bullshit number like that, dude? Yes, I'll give you the shoulder button switching, but I don't play my Mega Man games like that anyways, dude. I mean, even with that added shit in, I won't do it. It only takes, you know, I got to do it the pause button route. I don't go in the menus every 2 seconds because I don't switch my weapons that much anyways. I'm as you guys will see in a minute, I'm gonna play my Mega Man 2 with fucking Mega Buster most of it anyways. The weapons suck in Mega Man 10. So why you gonna weapon switch with the shoulder buttons when all the weapons are fucking worthless garbage? None of the weapons are useful. There's some Wily's Castle's pretty good, but that's about it, dude. I don't like Mega Man 10. It's down there with Mega Man 6. In my opinion. BioShock games, which are just amazing they got working on this thing. Bit Dungeon Plus, Blasphemous, Borderlands, Burnout, Paradise, Chrono Cross. I looked up at work the other day. I got on my computer, and I looked up the... What's up, mermaid? Hell yeah. I looked up the storyline, because I was thinking to myself, I've never beat Chrono Cross. I don't even know what the connection of Chrono Trigger really is. And I looked up the storyline. What the fucking goddamn convoluted bullshit is that, dude? I mean, even if I played it, I read it. I read the story 3 times, and it still didn't make any sense. Not a goddamn bit of sense. Like, I guess some of the characters come back as ghosts or something, and then, like, Balthazar from Chrono Trigger made an alternate reality where Lavos didn't die. It's stupid as fuck, dude. And like I said, Chrono Cross, I could just never get into it, dude. The battle system was so goddamn slow, dude. Oh my... Dude, if I started a battle in Chrono Cross when I was a kid, I would just not be getting through that first battle right now. It's just... With the colors, elements, and... Oh, God, it's so fucking boring, dude. Hated it. Yeah, Mermaid, I went through a lot of stuff earlier in the stream. You have to go back and watch. Man, I have a lot of games. I'm sorry, I'm just sitting here reading a list of games. I didn't think I had this many. Castle of No Escape, Chaos and Deponia, Comet Striker, I'm going to go a little bit quicker here. Cuphead, Cosmic Star Heroine, Dark Burial, Doom 64, Darkest Dungeon, which I did not like. I did not like what I played of it. Darkwood, Deponia, Descenders, which is cool. Diablo 3, Diablo 2, Dragon's Dogma, Dronjin, Dying Light, Ender Lilies, Elliot Quest, Final Fantasy 9, 7, Faroon Collection, Fetum Padula, Feudal, Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection. God damn, dude. Yeah. Chrono Cross. Yeah, dude. Chrono Cross soundtrack is better than the game by far. Grand Theft Auto Trilogy. Guacamelee 2. Gunlord X, which is like basically a Turok ripoff. I mean, a Turrican ripoff. Hotline Miami. Inmost. Inside. Jump King. Little Nightmares. Mega Man Legacy Collection 2, which is gay as fuck that they don't got that on the cartridge, dude. I hate that. Same thing with the Metal Gear Solid Collection, dude. I fucking hate that the games are not even on the collection. They're not even on the cartridge. And, like, I didn't even pre-order the Switch 2, dude. We won't even get into that. You guys know where I'm going with this. I'll get into that in a minute. Okay, Mega Man X Legacy Collection. Oh, I do have it downloaded. Metaloid, Monster Boy and the Cursed Kingdom, Neverwinter Nights, No Man's Sky, Ollie Ollie, Pac-Man Championship Edition, which is really not even Pac-Man. It's pretty far away from Pac-Man. Funatopia, Planescape Torment, Portal, Portal 2, Quake 2, which I like Quake 2 better than 1. Come at me, brah. Raji, Resident Evil, Road 96, Romancing Saga 2, Sega Ages, Saga Scarlet Grace, Smash Room, South Park Stick of Truth. I heard the other South Park game, without a patch, the cartridge version actually freezes. It has a game-breaking freeze in it. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, Stories Untold, Super Cyborg, Super Impossible Road, Mario Brothers 35, which is worthless, you can't play it anymore. Siberia 1 and 2, Hong Kong Massacre, The Last Door, The Lost Child, The Messenger, The Warlock of Firetop Mountain, Toe Jam and Earl, Tokitori, Torchlight 2, Visara Collection, Vaporum, Worms, WMD, Xenocrisis, Ukulele and the Possible Layer, which is a hardcore side scroller now. Ys Origin and Resident Evil 4. Man, god damn. So yeah, that's fucking crazy, dude. I have a lot of games. Yeah, what's with the game card shit, dude? Nah, bro. Nah. Okay? I'm not gonna trade. Hey, I'm gonna borrow this game that isn't even here. This is not even the game. It's just a code to download the game. Nah, dude. Fuck that. This is the last gasp effort of trying to get rid of fucking physical games entirely, dude. And they're like, well, oh, it'll save space. And no, because these tiny ass motherfucking games are on the game key card things too. So it's not just that. Okay, they want you to fucking do all digital, so then they have you buy the balls. Okay? Literally. Like, if I'm going to get the Switch 2, which I want the Switch 2, dude, but I'm not buying, no. I'll get Cyberpunk or whatever, because that's on the cartridge, but nah, I'm done, dude. Just play it on the Steam Deck. Okay, at this point, like, if it's a multi-platform game, play it on Steam Deck. Play it on the ROG. Alright, I'm going to give you guys my friend code here. Hold on. There's my friend code, guys. I don't know what I was thinking. Like, doing the custom caps on this fucking keyboard. I love this keyboard. This is the DOS keyboard. And, as you can tell, I love this keyboard. It's all custom caps and shit like that. But the black keycaps that I'm using, you can't see them. I love my little panic button that I do for the escape key. And I love the red tinge that's on this wheel for the volume and stuff. I've always loved this keyboard. I'll never get rid of it. It's super heavy, too. I don't know if you guys have ever... You like my keycaps? Hell yeah, dude. I'll try to hold it up so you guys can see it better. I had to, like, go to bumfuck Egypt to buy this keyboard from somebody online. Because I looked it up and I wanted this keyboard, but... Kind of hold it down here. Yeah, it's badass. That's my keyboard. I like the orange. Like I said, my panic button for that, and it's got blue. The keycaps are blue. Show you here. That's my favorite mechanical keyboard switch. Is the blue ones. Super clicky. Love them shits. I'll probably like exit out of the menu or something now. I don't know what F8 does, but we're about to find out. Oh, there we go. Yeah, they click really loud if you guys can hear. Hold on. Yeah, I gotta have my clickiness. Yeah, they're yeah. Here's pressing gently if you guys can hear it. Yeah, I love this keyboard. I've had offers of people wanting to buy this keyboard from me, actually. And I have it pretty... The orange doesn't go with it, but I like it. It's fire-ass keyboard. So I'm trying to get more into PC-style stuff, you know. The blue switches are my faveskis. I'm gonna plug... Woo! There we go. You guys added me? You added me? Hold on. Boop, boop. Oh, I have myself offline here. Hold on. I got 2 friend requests. I add you, Adstro.
Unfortunately, by far the worst album cover. It's just...
Akeem, I added you. It really sucks that the this fucking Switch 2 isn't gonna be OLED, man. You gotta have that fucking OLED action. I can't. That's a step back. I mean, like, full stops. That's just a fucking step back. I'm gonna plug this. I'm gonna plug this in for a little bit. It's almost. Well, no, I'm good. I'll have to plug it in right now. I guess you're gonna be adding me and shit. Oh my goodness, kitty. What you doing, baby girl? What you doing, baby girl? What you doing? My baby girl. With your little Hitler stash. Your Hitler stash, and you see how she's got, like, her paws are all white. She's got little boots on. She got little boots, and she's got a little Hitler stash. Isn't that right? She's a pretty kitty. She's a pretty kitty. Baby girl. Baby girl. She's sweet. She's been cheering me up. Cats know, like, when you're upset and stuff, dude. It's wild. Like, she'll just come up and snuggle with me and stuff. I have a Switch Lite, and it's like a Game Boy. Yeah, I kind of want a Switch Lite just to have as like a beat around console, really. Because I take this thing with me, but I'm so worried about it, and it's really heavy, dude. That is one thing about the Switch OLED that it is heavy. After a while, man, it'll get to your arm. Okay. Yeah, the light, and it comes out with a D-pad out the box. And there are some pretty cool designs for the light that I enjoy here. Let's play some Mega Man Duh. Not guaranteeing I'm going to beat it, but we shall see. So, typically, yeah, we'll go with Metal Man. Yeah, the original Switch is kind of jank. I mean, I just can't believe how long the original Switch has been around for, dude. It's kind of crazy to think about, really. Oh, shit, the controls are all fucked up here. Hold on. We should have had the Switch 2 fucking 4 years ago, dude. Audio. F1. Here we go. Alright, so... Dude, you guys can tell, like, I haven't done this in so long. I have to, like, fucking teach myself how to do all this shit again. I don't even remember how to even do this. Analog to digital type. Load remap file. The OG Switch has crazy battery drain. Yeah, it's actually not too hard to put a new battery in a Switch, but I will tell you guys right now, if you guys are thinking about putting a mod chip in that motherfucker, don't. I looked a tutorial up, like, on how to do it. I was at work and I was bored. I looked up a tutorial. Nah. I went to school for soldering. I went to school for electronics. I'm a soldering ass motherfucker. Nah, I won't touch that with a 10-foot pole, dude. The points, I mean, you literally have to get a magnifier. I mean, tiny fucking shit. You gotta lift stuff off the board. There's something that they recommend you do called a kamikaze, where you're literally taking bits of the board off so you can wire right into the wire inside the board. Like, nope. I'd fuck that up in a second, dude. No way, dude. So the A button. How do I remap it? can't remember how to remap it. I'm clicking it, and it's not.
Moments for me. I think Bruford is really good on this album when he gets cut loose. But like with the Night Wash, we'll let you know kind of right in the middle,
Huh.
you know, up until
I don't even know how to just show you guys how long it's been
out of it.
since I've done this, because I can't remember how to even do it.
I still like parts of that, but kind of brings it down. But overall, I think it's really good. Everyone's kind of shining here. When they plan, they just need to like
Close
turn it
this.
up. You just need more of what's good in this album. Just turn it up more.
Settings, input,
Starless and Bible Black.
All right, my number 6 is.
set all controls.
I'm up to 4 stars here, and these top 6 I struggle with placing in ordering.
Alright, so BY, select start, up, down, left, right, AX,
Move it back down, and just back and forth every time. But this is where it lands. I love
left control stick right,
fiddle on this. These
left
kind of
control stick
circular
left,
rhythmic things they do on the guitar.
down, up.
Drums on it and bass on it are great. Johnny Button's amazing. I think the lead
Okay,
Castle on it
that'll work.
as a vocalist, I think he's really charismatic. I mean, he sounds a lot like David Byrne, but so what? He played the Talking Heads. He gets a pass.
Saved it.
Castle on it. Amazing, fantastic.
But see, now the buttons will still be wrong when I get to the actual emulator, though.
I think his vocal delivery is really entertaining and engaging on it. So I don't know what Joe's talking about. Really cool, really good. Maybe could consider it for my 81 list since I
Yeah, you can take your Switch to one of those, like, phone replayer places and put a battery in it.
Whatever. I don't get it. I don't get the validity.
Oh, I have the same screen recorder, hell yeah.
Never will. Back
Let's see here.
top 5 here. Going with Larks' Tongues and Aztec. Great album, man. Gotta love that album. They have a lot of cool albums, actually. But, Larks' Tongues and Aztec is one of my favorites.
Alright. Should be better. You guys see it alright? Everything look good? Does it sound good? Oh, we're good. Controls are good. Dude, I'm telling you, this game, like I said, man, like, as a kid, you know, my dad was always into, you know, Mega Man 2 and shit, and Mega Man 1 was always this, like, fabled, like, weird game everybody talked about in hushed tones, and I was like, you know, because I was always taught, like, the original games were always, the original movies and originals were always, like, better, and, like, always go for the first ones, you know, especially with movies. So in my mind, I was always thinking, like, that the first Mega Man was probably better, and my dad's just full of shit, you know what I mean? He just likes this one better because this is the one he played first, but no. With time, you realize that this is the one everybody fucking likes. And this isn't just, like, better in the Mega Man canon, like, Mega Man franchise. Like, this is one of those games, like, this is always top 10 NES games full stop and shit, too, you know what I mean? And then you realize, yeah, Mega Man 1 is just dog shit. It's just weird, dude. Like, I mean, Mega Man 1 had the, everything, that skeletal setup of everything, but they made it way too fucking hard. Because there's really not much to the first Mega Man game if you think about it. I mean, what is there, like 6 stages and then the last couple Wily stages, that's it. But I think a lot of people don't really understand that these NES cartridges back in the day, without the extra chips and everything else in them that came later, I mean, there wasn't a lot of space on these goddamn carts, guys, you know what I mean? But Mega Man still, like, the first Mega Man looked extraordinarily good, dude. Like, it really did. I mean, graphically, these games are just unmatched, in my opinion. I mean, if I was to, like, pick the best-looking games on the NES, it would definitely be the Mega Man games. And the music goes without saying that these are the best soundtracks. Oh! Still got it, bitches. Big dick energy. Can't fuck with me, son. That's what's up. I did not want to lose. This motherfucking game don't know what I've been through, bitches. Alright, so... Good Bubble Man, get him out of the way. I always think Bubble Man just looks like a dude that's trying to go scuba diving, dude. You know what I mean? Like, he's trying to go scuba diving with his buddies and stuff, and here this guy with this blue fucking arm cannon comes in and just blasts him in the face, dude. Like, I mean, I don't even think I'm Team Bubble Man. He's really not even trying to do nothing. He's just trying to fucking have a good time with his buddies and shit. Here comes Mega Man, blowing away the frogs and being a fucking lunatic. Craziness. This part used to scare the shit out of me as a kid. This part kind of hurts my eyes anyways. I used to hate jumping on those. And that's how much of a liar Ani is too, dude. Like, I remember when I talked to her on the phone like a week or so ago, and I asked her, I'm like, who is this ugly as fuck dude that you're with? And she, oh, it's just a friend. Oh, it's just a friend. Like, no, I would never do anything with him. And like, she's literally on the phone, like, just making fun of this dude, like, relentlessly, dude. And I was just like, that's not what I heard and everything else. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. You know, because literally, like, you know, not to say too much, but I have, like, fucked 2 different women since she's been gone. So I haven't had any, you know, problems in that regard since. There's a girl that I work with that's been trying to get on this D for a while, so I let her partake. And both of them don't look like fucking... don't look like the fucking inside of a toilet after a night of Taco Bell and shit. Like, he is... Ugh, dude. Literally, I don't know what she's doing, dude. I really don't. But I wish her the best. I'm not getting caught up in it anymore, dude. She gets bored, and then she'll call me, and then, you know, then you know, she'll fucking act like, oh, I don't want to talk to you. It's pathetic, dude. Like I said, she don't have anything to offer, guys. She don't cook, she don't clean, she's not funny, she never says anything interesting, she does not have an opinion of anything. So if you like sitting there talking to yourself and cooking your own meals and fucking her, because the fucking ain't that great either, dude, because after 3 kids, you're looking at a toothpick down a subway tunnel here, if you want my honest opinion. So she ain't got it all going for her, dude, but I look past a lot. This girl I fucked recently, I could only last like fucking 15 seconds with her. I was like, I'm sorry, dude, I'm not used to this. Like, goddamn, dude, you're fucking goddamn, you're like a fucking vice grip compared to what I'm fucking used to, dude. I had to go a couple rounds to let her know I mean business. I mean, Jesus Christ, dude. It's like she's like a human hair down a train tunnel. Alright, so Bubble Man, Heat. Yeah, we'll go to Heat. I hate the Heat Man stage though. Let's go Airman. This is always my favorite part as a kid, dude. This part is still, like, super fucking... Like, I love the ingenuity and everything behind this part. How everything's cool looking. Those heads are just wild. This was always the part that I fucking started on as a kid. I still can't believe I got that Vita for as cheap as I did, dude. Like, I almost Is Ani still with Waluigi? Dude, I don't even know, dude. I don't even care. Like I said, dude, she gets bored, so it's like she's with this guy, and then she'll call me, wanting to come back, and then that dude must catch on or something, and then she tells me, oh, I never want to be with you anyways, or whatever. I'm just like, whatever, bitch, dude. It's whatever, dude. Dude, she had a job she got fired. Okay, so she got fired from fucking Kroger's because she was taking pictures of people and being weird. She got fired from fucking ConAgra because she called off too much. She got fired from Chewy because she called off too much. She got, what was the other one? She got fired from IHOP because she had like a mental fucking breakdown at work. So she calls me up having a mental breakdown, losing her mind about something, like, I don't even remember what it was. Like, she got into an argument with somebody, and of course, you know, I'm gonna stick up for her, because I always stuck up for her no matter what, because I still would. I'll stick up for her no matter what, because I always knew she wasn't emotionally all there at times, and, like, she was getting into a fight with somebody. She got fired for being fucking crazy, dude. And, so it was just one thing after another, dude. So I was always the one having to always worry about the bills all the time because she was always getting fired all the damn time, dude. Myers, she actually quit both times at Myers. She quit Myers before because she got a job with me at ConAgra, and but then every time that girl that I had on the stream, she came up to me out of her own free will to tell me about the shadiness that Ani was doing. Like I said, she was talking to this like 400-pound black guy that fucking works there. I mean, do you guys know that big fat black guy, rapper, that can barely fucking breathe? Like, he's up there, he says like one line and he's like an oxygen machine and shit. You know what I mean? That guy that's like in the news and stuff, that's what he looks like. I'm serious, guys. Like, I'm serious. Like, I mean, anybody, it does not matter what they look like. You have a chance. Okay? If a motherfucker dies and he gets cremated and he's in a jar, he has a chance with Ani. Yeah, he looks like Dave Blunt's. Yeah. I'm serious, guys. Like, literally, I took a dump and there's like a chunk floating in the toilet. That chunk has a chance. That chunk has a chance, dude. Okay, I'll give that chunk Ani's number, dude. He's a Dave Blunt's looking motherfucker. And so that girl that I had on, her name's Jennifer. She came to me out of her own volition to tell me, he's like, oh dude, like she's fucking being shady, talking to fucking Dave Blunt's when you're not home and like leaving it. Like, dude, she does it all the time, dude. And it ain't me. Dude, I give out good fucking dick. Okay, I'll leave a bitch fucking on. I'll leave a bitch on a bed like crumbled up like a fucking old homework assignment and shit, dude. Like just I've crumbled them up and throw them on the bed. It's over. It ain't me. She's just fucking weird, dude. Like she needs attention all the time. It's just it never fails. Yeah, no, he's a Dave Blunt's looking motherfucker, dude. Like I said, but this is her. She did it to me all the time. And like I said in a previous stream, dude, like when we were at that tunnel and I left her ass in the dust from that fucking ghost, I was done with her at that point. I was kind of hoping the ghosts were gonna get her, dude. You know what I mean? Like if you're not doing something for her or buying her something or something like that, Ani didn't want to hear it, you know what I mean? She just didn't care. Yeah, so, that girl that was on here, she's in a very abusive relationship. The guy that she was with, actually rapes her. Rapes her and beats on her and stuff like that. And, before I found out what I found out, I was thinking about maybe doing something with her, but like I said, she told me she had the herpa derpa, so I broke it off with her. But no, Ani was like freaking out, dude. Like, I fucking trusted you. Like, literally, she brought out the I fucking trusted you on her, dude. I fucking trusted you. I fucking trusted you. That's my husband. Like, she had the audacity to say in the text that that's my husband and everything while she's cheating on me in another state with another guy. But little did Ani know that I already broke it off with that girl because, like I said, she told me she's got the herpy derps. And I'm not gonna be with a girl that has herpy derps. But there's actually, like I said, there's another girl I'm seeing that Ani's attacking that girl too. She's fucking crazy, dude. All the meanwhile, she's contacting me. Sally Guns, you missed it. Like I said, I'm showing the text messages where she's trying to get on my nuts. Ani's trying to get back on my nuts. Like a couple weeks ago. And then the following day, she doesn't want to talk to me. So, she's fucking crazy, dude. The guy that Jennifer's with is just a bona fide loser, dude. Like, just, like I said, the Jennifer was been trying to get away from that relationship because that guy rapes her. He rapes her. He can only get off if he, like, holds her down and, like, has sex with her against her will and stuff. So she would tell me this stuff, and so I was, like I said, I was kind of interested, but I wasn't really fully 100% attracted to Jennifer, because, like, I don't know, some other squinty eyes, and I just wasn't into it that much. But, I almost had sex with her, dude. I had to pull the e-brake. She's like, there's something I should tell you before we do anything. I was like, what's that? She's like, I got an STD. And I was like, what STD? Not that it mattered at that point, but I was like, is this something that I can take penicillin and get? I'm like, you know, I'm not that desperate anyways. But she's like, she said herpes. I was like, e-brake. I was like, nope, not gonna happen. And I was like, what, dude? And then I even asked her, I was like, that dude you're with fucking stays with you? Like, what the fuck? With that shit? She told me a story that she was at, like, her in-laws' place, and she had a short skirt on, and her outbreak or something was so bad that she had a short skirt on. Her outbreak was so bad that you could see, like, the herpes on her leg or some shit, or on her, like, inner thigh. And her boyfriend, the dude that she's trying to get away from, had to, like, tell her to, like, you know, cross her legs and stuff because her herpes was visible in public. Like, what the fuck, dude? So I told her, I was like, let's just be friends, girl. I'm good. I don't need that. Herpin' because I looked it up, too. Like, that's one of those things that you'd have to constantly be on the lookout for. And you could have sex between outbreaks, but even then, you're not guaranteed to, like, not get it. And I'm like, nah, I'm good, dude. Because she was trying to talk me into it. Like, she really wanted to, like, really bad. And I was like, nah, dude, I'm good. Even with a condom on. If you guys ever see pictures of that shit, man, it's pretty brutal. Dodged a bullet there, dude. But like I said, dude, like, Ani doesn't want me, like, dating anybody. Like, she's super jealous if I date anybody. Like I said, I've been seeing this other girl. Her name's Amber. And, she stays over here sometimes. And, like, she's like, texting Amber like a psychopath. That's my husband! You get out of my house! I have to show you these texts, man. You get out of my house! I love him! And I was just like, what do you mean you love me, dude? What, are you fucking crazy? Like, it's crazy, dude. I'll have to have that Amber on here sometime so she can explain it. I'm not fully invested in the Amber because she's got a kid, and we're kind of just fuck buddies, and I'm okay with that. I'll show you her picture. I'll show you. Oh, shit. There we go. You guys can see. That's her. But she's cute. Gave her the Dickens brand cider, the Dickens cider. else? I did Bubble Man, Flashman. I did Flashman. People hated Ani, dude, because she talks trash about everybody. Ani's idea of a good time is to sit on the smoke pad and just talk trash about people. And when the problem is, she would talk trash about someone and not realize that that person is a friend of them or knows them. And, like, she'll sit there and, like, talk trash about somebody, about their looks and stuff like that. And it's just, it's off-putting because it's not like Ani's some fucking supermodel, dude. Like, you know, under the right light, with the planets aligned, okay, and on leap year, on certain fucking days in the fall, Ani can look pretty good, like when she decides to wash, and, you know, well, and she never put makeup on. I mean, brushing her teeth was a plus. You know, like that's what I mean. So people would get pissed at her, and it's just like, bitch, why are you talking shit about someone, like, when you don't even brush your teeth? So, like, it used to piss people off, so I used to have to always defend her all the goddamn time. It used to make people so mad, dude. And so that's, you know, that's the thing, that's why that my friend Ashley got so sick of her, is because, she was sitting out there talking trash about my friend Ashley. I hate those guys. Whoa! Some people would be friendly towards Ani, but nobody really wanted to be her friend because, you know, like I said, Ani would always fuck it up and piss everybody off. So, like, my sister-in-law didn't want anything to do with her. I had this friend named Tiffany that I used to hang out with, who she had a big crush on me at ConAgra and stuff, and we used to hang out, all three of us and stuff. And it got to the point that she didn't want anything to do with Ani, so she, like, wanted to hang out with me, and I was like, I can't hang out with you by yourself without Ani. So she's like, I like you, Rob, and stuff like that, but she's like, I really just don't like Ani. So I got put in the positions like that all the time where people would like me, but they couldn't stand Ani. Ani, like I said, nobody liked her, guys. Nobody liked her. Let me give you another story. Ani got set up with a guy who lived in, it was like Montana, no, it was Oregon. He lived in Oregon, and her parents set her up with this guy on ChristianMingle.com, okay? ChristianMingleGoddamn.com. Set her up with this guy. She moved her and her kids out to Oregon, and she was down there for like a month, and this dude dumped her, flat out, because he couldn't stand being around her. And so she had to fucking pack up her stuff and come back, dude. But it's never her fault. It's never her fault. It's everybody else's fault. And like I said, dude, I looked past all of it because I love the girl. I can't help myself, dude. You see the rapport we have in streams and shit. She's just a piece of shit to everybody that she comes in contact with, dude. Like, she's just always says the wrong thing. If there's somebody that can say the wrong thing at every opportunity possible, Ani will do it. And it's crazy. My sister-in-law didn't want anything to do with her. My brothers didn't want anything to do with her. I mean, it was just... Like I said, dude, I look past all this stuff because I love the girl. I still love her. I can't help it, dude. You know, like I said, we would go through long periods of time where we'd get along, and I would just not look at her phone. It's the only way I could get past it, dude, is I could just not look at her phone, because I didn't want to even know at a certain point. But she was just so flagrant with it, that, I remember one time she handed me her phone to, like, do something on her phone, and, because it wasn't working right or something, and all of a sudden a text message pops up on there, I love you, or something, from some dude. And it's just, it's always, I didn't deserve it at all. You still have my PC? Yeah, I have my PC games. They're all on Steam. I mean, they're not gonna go anywhere. Aww. Dude, she, like I said, dude. I'm so, dude, it was like 6 months ago or so, because her sister was trying to help. Her sister is actually pretty cool. Her sister's name is named Ariel, and her sister came around and was trying to teach Ani, like, how to cook, to clean, to do things that needed to be done. And, like, you know, Ani tried to make spaghetti, dude, and she made it with, like, manwich sauce. So I came home after working 12 hours, because I'm always working 12-hour shifts, and she handed me a plate of spaghetti made out of had manwich sauce on it. So, like, I literally, I'm eating this, and it's horrendous. And I ate every bite of it because I didn't want her to feel bad. And she's like, it's bad, I'm sorry. And I'm like, I didn't care, dude, because I loved her, and I just didn't care. I like that she at least tried to fucking make it. She couldn't do it, dude. And I forgave her a lot of things because I'd never thought in a million years she would end the relationship like she ended it, dude. After everything I've done for her. Thanks, dude. I appreciate that. I am losing a lot of weight. I'm glad you noticed. Like I said, dude, these people that are in her life right now, they have not been in her life for the last 10 years, dude. I was the only one. I did everything for her, dude. When she had her fucking gallbladder taken out, I was there. Nobody else was there. Nobody else showed up. And she always cooked? What? Dude, Ani don't even know how to use the fucking stove, dude. Okay? I literally have full cabinets. My cabinets are full of food. She just didn't cook. I can show you guys. It's completely... I have full food. She doesn't cook. Didn't take her grocery shopping, dude. She wouldn't make a grocery list. Everything that was ever bought in this house was done because I did it. Holy shit. I mean, that's like I said, dude. She's just gonna say shit to not make herself look bad, and it's just all horseshit. No. All her friends and family and everything were around in the area. Nobody else showed up. Nobody cared. When I first met her, it was like 6 months into meeting her. It was right before I went on that trip with Asa. She had to get her gallbladder taken out. And she thought her friends were going to come and everything else. I was like, well, I'll be there. You know, I thought I was going to meet her friends at the hospital. No, nobody was there, dude. I picked her up. I drove her to the hospital. I stood by her side. I took care of her when she got her gallbladder taken out. When she overdosed, I saved her life and stayed by her every single second of the day. Nobody else was there. When she had that tampon stuck inside her she didn't know about, I forced her to go to the doctor because I knew something was wrong. I saved her from sepsis. It was one thing after another, dude. I always watched her like a hawk, dude. She brings up little things like, oh, I didn't sleep with her in the bed. I gave her the whole bed to herself because she tossed and turned a lot and she snored like a goddamn... Dude, she sounded like a fucking 40-foot goddamn lumberjack chainsaw, dude, at all times. Alright, so it was either... I love sleeping next to her, dude, but who the fuck can sleep with... I mean, Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Okay? She's in a different state right now, and I can hear it right now. She's asleep, I can hear her. Okay, so I would give her the bed. I would never make her sleep on the couch. I'd always sleep on the couch. I've been sleeping on the couch for the last 8 years. And I gave her the entire bed to herself. Because that's the gentleman thing to do. I'm not going to make her sleep on the couch. Here in the last, like, couple years, though, we've pretty much just been sleeping on the couch together. But she's a snoring ass motherfucker, dude. And I really hope people are defending me in these comments and stuff. Like I said, I'm not looking at them, and I don't care. The only reason I know about it is because Sally told me. but apparently some people are, but... and then there's like retards like Muffin Cakes with fucking Sugar, who literally has got the biggest hate boner for me. This guy wakes up and his entire life revolves around watching videos of me and talking shit. Now, this guy, who I could never fucking stand even when we were on good terms, every goddamn... Here's the input of Muffin Cakes with Sugar in every goddamn fucking video, and here's what... 135! Rob blinked! Oh! Fart! 135! 02! Oh! Good fart! Oh! Rob! Hey! Hey! That good meat! That's funny! Hey! Hey, Muffin Cakes! Hey, Muffin Cakes! Here you go, buddy. 247.40. Go fuck yourself! Fucking Tism Nuke retard fuck! Okay, there you go. Go ahead and quote that one on the fucking video, you fucking mongoloid. Okay? Here you go, dude. 247.56. Eat a fat dick. Okay? Gobble it, you fucking mongoloid retard fuck. What the fuck is wrong with you, dude? Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, Muffin Cakes don't like me? Whatever shall I do, dude? Okay? Talk about motherfuckers down on their luck when motherfuckers have never done shit. The motherfucker was born in his parents' basement and has never left. Oh, let's talk about all the classic moments that fucking Muffin Cakes had on, all through the years. Oh, it was, nothing. Okay? If I ever need to remember a part in a video I just did, 20 minutes prior, oh, there's Muffin Cakes. He's on top of it, dude. Gee, thanks, Muffin Cakes. we didn't just watch the video. I'm glad you were there to tell us what just happened in the video we just watched. Guy's the worst. Yeah, he's that might sound harsh guy. He's a fucking idiot, dude. Like, seriously, dude. Like, I'm not... Like, I've been doing a bunch of stuff, and I've not even been on, and, like, some of these motherfuckers are just... constantly, like... with the hate boner with this shit, dude. Like, it's pathetic. Some people understand, they know, like, what's been going on, they've reached out, and everything's cool, and then some people are just not worth it, dude. Yeah, I'm good. Muffin Cakes, yeah, I'll take therapy, and I can tell the therapist, oh man, Muffin Cakes don't like me, oh my god! Who else is gonna talk about the parts in every video? What the fuck? Weirdo, dude. Am I gonna, Doom? If I can get a hold of it, dude, I'd love to play the new Doom. I actually don't know much about it. Like, is it set in, like, medieval times or something? Like, I don't... It shows you how fucking far behind on everything I am. I don't even know what the hell's even going on with it. Yeah, I definitely weeded out the fake homies for sure. I'm good on that. Yeah, you guys can let the mongoloid troll that Ani's with now, you can let him know that she's still talking to me on the side and making fun of him to me. And you can show him this this stream because she is. What is Expedition 33? You have to tell me what that is. Am I down 2 lives? Oh, okay, I got a life here. Yeah, but that K-Fam group that she's talking about, that's that group on TikTok. When I was kicking drugs, and I don't even think I ever told you guys this. When I was kicking drugs and getting off drugs, and I was withdrawing really bad, and Ani was taking care of me, she was fucking around with that K-Fam group, and I was doing it because I wasn't, dude, I was in a bad spot for like a month. So I was on the floor, like, basically cringing in pain, and I would have to have Ani help me do stuff. And she would basically, so she was fucking around and talking to dudes in that K-Fam group. It's probably the same dude that she's with now. And so she would leave me on the floor, writhing in pain, dying basically, and then just and cheat on me while I'm dying and withdrawal symptoms and shit. So I was basically like on my own. Like, she'd get so upset that I wanted like a popsicle or something because I'm like interrupting her K-Fam time on her fucking TikTok bullshit. And, you know, that's when I caught her talking to a dude on there. So, that's the kind of shit I put up with, guys. Oh yeah, I've been drug free, guys. I've been, like I said, that's another thing. She wants to talk to people and tell them that I'm doing drugs. I haven't done anything in so long, dude. I'm good. She's in her own world, dude. She's never gonna get her kids back, dude. It's never gonna happen. Her parents would never in a million years trust her to even take the kids down the fucking sidewalk in a stroller or something, dude. It's never gonna happen. Oh, I already got over. I can go live on TikTok, but I don't like going live on TikTok. Dude. You have to be very careful with what you say. You just get kicked off every 2 seconds. It sucks. I'm gonna see if I can try to do this without slowing it down. I probably won't be able to. I look healthy. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that. I feel good. Like I said, man. I mean, like I'm not doing drugs anymore, and I'm feeling really good about myself, and I haven't done that in forever, and I still know how to do it. Oh, shit. I think the air weapon destroys those things, doesn't it? Yeah. I start using the weapons like you should in a Mega Man game, but I just never do. Alright. It might sound harsh, but you gotta stop ordering. Dude, I'm telling you right now, though, dude, DoorDash, you get some motherfucking deals up in your mouth roof. And if everything ain't perfect, you get that shit for free, son. You know what I'm saying? Like, all you gotta do is call them, hey. You know, like, you ordered large fries, they give you a small, you get the whole order for free half the fucking time, dude. Like, you get some motherfucking deals. I typically don't even care for fast food that much anymore anyway, so I got some Chinese food in the fridge. I love Chinese food. Oh shit. This guy, I've never found like a really good way to really face this guy with like any kind of like consistency. Sushi is not overrated. Satellite guns, first with the Mega Man 10, now with the sushi, dude. I'm about to bring your ass to the fucking Kumite, son. Okay, you fucking up. Did you guys see that shit? There's this guy that like goes after those fake fucking like karate masters. You know, the guys that are in the videos that just go like this and like 14 people blast off into the sky and it's like fake as shit. And this guy like called them out and like beat their asses on camera. He beat this one guy's ass on camera, and then they called it a draw, dude. He just stomped the dude in the dust, and they called it a draw. Like, it was embarrassing, dude. I'm gonna grab my egg roll out of the fridge. What you doing, kitty? What you doing, Kitty Supreme? You ain't getting no egg rolls. You ain't getting no egg rolls. You can't have no egg rolls. That ain't ridiculous. No, you can't do egg rolls. You can't do egg rolls. You come here. You can't do egg rolls. You're ridiculous. You're ridiculous. That's not for you. That's human food. You can't do egg rolls. You get up there. You can watch me eat the egg roll. You can't do egg rolls. There you go. Oh, I'm running away with the egg roll. You can't have the egg rolls. You can't do egg rolls. Dude, she's ferocious with the fucking... Dude, she's ferocious with the food, dude. Like, Mia will take the goddamn shit right out your fucking mouth, dude. She gives 0 fucks. Dude, what is it? What is it with fucking Chinese food mustard that is just spicy as a motherfucker, dude? Like, I like it, but it's like, it doesn't even taste like anything at first. Like, you get it and kind of vague taste of mustard and then flames. And it's like, oh, that's some pretty good mustard. Ah! Ah! Dude, it's just, I guess it's the turmeric. Like, fucking Jesus Christ. 9th circle of hell residue. You can't have none. You don't want it anyways. Got mustard. Mm-hmm. You can have that. That's not for you. This is what I put up with at all times. Eating. Mia has no chill. What are you doing? Mia, you need to chill. But yeah, when Ani snuck in here when I was at work one time, she tried to get Mia, and Mia fucking hissed at her and scratched her and ran away. Oh my god, spicy motherfucker. Mia, stop it. This cat is just a fiend. You can't have that. That's not for you. Alright. Here. So you get off me. Here. Right here. Go get it. Go get it. Then it takes her like 15 minutes to like stare at it and bap it a couple times. She's got to bap it a couple times. She'll eat everything pretty much. I never understood like why cats wouldn't eat dog food until I like really looked it up, because I guess dog food's got a lot of vegetables and stuff in it. And cats are strictly carnivores and shit. They don't get no time for vegetables. I love fucking Chinese food, dude. Ever since I was a kid. It's my favorite food is Asian food. But the thing is, you're just hungry like 5 minutes later. Oh, it's hot. Ani cooked. That's the funniest thing I've heard in months. Ani cooked my fucking ass. I'm the one that cooked. I'm a good cook. I can cook like a motherfucker. Hey. Did you hear about Vitali in the Philippines? Now what happened? Oh my goodness. Is that Dr. Wiley? Dr. Wiley in the spaceship? Oh, pretty girl. pretty girl.
Very old-fashioned sounding.
Yeah, I like the Philippines, dude, and I even have fans that are like from that area, but it seems like it's just kind of a dangerous area to go to. And if you don't play your cards right, or you do the wrong thing, and you're fucked. Same thing with like China. Like I don't think I would ever go to China. 20 years in jail. That's what I mean, dude. Like I mean, I would never be in that situation anyways. To go to somebody else's country and fuck with their culture and prank people in that way, especially in the mean ass ways that guy used to do it. But what kind of government does the Philippines have? I mean, do they have a dictatorship? I mean, are they a communist country? It seems like they have a lot of communist-esque fucking things that happen in that country, it seems like. Well, you gotta have balls, dude. Like, I watch these prison shows where, I love, like, prison shows from, like, other countries and shit, dude. And they got some fucked up prisons in the Philippines, dude. You do not want to go there. Like, they got a fucking, like, prison in the Philippines that is basically just run by the fucking, prisoners and stuff. Okay, Cat, you gotta get up. Get up. Go play. Go play. Go play. He's, like, tipping the chair with her fucking fat ass. I'm gonna try to run up here. Oh, shit. Ah! Sometimes you can do it, but just barely. Because I heard, like, a lot of things with the Philippines. You got out of... What were you in jail for, Sally Gunn? I've never been in jail, thank God. My brother was not too long back. As a representative democracy. Yeah, but they're very bribey. Like you get pulled over and stuff, and in order to get out of it, you kind of have to, like, give bribes and stuff, and that's strange. I don't know if I could deal with that. Save state. Load state. My brother was in drugs. Like I said, my brother's the one that got me into the drugs. When he moved in, he introduced this house to fentanyl and stuff and just fucked my shit up, dude. He's apologized for it since and stuff, but he was in drugs. Like, he was driving or something, and he wrecked and got into big trouble, and then like, while out for that, he got in trouble again, and it was a big mess. Now, sometimes this boss will fuck me up, at least once. That's why I saved it. Because like when you're running and when the dragon first appears, that jarring little brief second will fuck me up and I'll fall. So we'll see. There we go. Whoa. You basically can't get hit at all with that guy. Because if he hits you, you're gonna fall. Armed robbery? Dude, what the fuck? How in the fucking holy hell have we not talked about Sally Gunn's armed robbery in this motherfucker? That's the coolest thing I've ever fucking heard, dude. It's cooler than anything I've ever done. You need to stream. You can have my channel. What are you doing, dude? Why aren't you streaming talking about armed robberies, dude? The best kind, how you should do it, tips and tricks to armed robberies. I'm over here showing you guys how to do Mega Man 2, and you're fucking... you're Bonnie and Clyde and shit over here, dude. That's the coolest thing I ever fucking heard in my life. How much time did you get off an armed robbery? That's crazy, dude. I didn't know. I would have never guessed. That's madness. That's super cool. Yeah, how much time did you get off that? Hell yeah. That's gotta suck, though. That's gonna haunt you, like, forever, though. How long? I mean, because it's... I always hate how that stuff just, like, follows people around, because, like, you're probably completely different now than you were. But, like, you know, it's always gonna, like, be there, you know what I mean? In the back. Oh, come on! Damn it! That sucks balls. Oh, that sucks fucking shit. Damn it. I did not mean to do that. I was looking at the screen for the comments. Like, are you worried about that? Like, cause you're investing all this time into your bachelors and stuff. Are you like worried that it's gonna? I'm not saying it's gonna be a waste of time, because it never is. You're bettering yourself, but does that like worry you that no matter what you do, it's gonna be hard to really get anywhere? They're trying to give me 5 years, but I got out in 3 months. Damn, you fucking did an armed robbery and got out, dude. I would shit if I if I was promised 3 months, I'd do an armed robbery. If I was promised 3 months and they wouldn't get any of the money back that I stole, I'd do an armed robbery. I'm just saying. Sounds like a pretty good deal to me. That's fucking crazy, dude. Did you get anything out of it? How much did you get out of... What did you rob, first of all? It was like a Family Dollar or something? If you say it's like a Family Dollar, then it's not cool anymore. But, I mean, was it a bank? Then it's cool again. Was it a Piggly Wiggly? Then it's not cool anymore. It depends on what it is. Piggly Wiggly, not cool. Family Dollar, kind of sad. If you're robbing a Family Dollar. I mean, it says it right in the title of the store. You ain't getting much. A GameStop? That would be fucking cool as fuck if it was a GameStop. I gotta know what Sally... It was... Build-A-Bear works... What the fuck? This motherfucker's robbing a Build-A-Bear! What's going on? What are you doing, dude? How are you not in here? How are you in... Since 07? You kept this a secret from me, you motherfucker? What the fuck? Dude, there's probably footage of you running from the cops from the Build-A-Bear robbery, dude. That's fucking awesome, dude. I don't think that's uncool at all. I think that's super cool. I'm gonna be honest with you, like, I've actually talked about if I was ever given like 3 months to live or something, like, I would go on a high-speed chase. I would make sure that I wasn't gonna hurt nobody or nothing. But if I was given 3 months to live, terminal cancer, you're about to die, I'm gonna go take a goddamn Corvette for a test drive, and I'm going on a high-speed chase, dude. That's all there is to it. You know what I mean? Because they're not gonna put you in jail. You're gonna die anyways. You know what I mean? You're going out a legend. But I want to make sure I'm gonna do it in a place where I don't get, you know, hurt nobody or nothing. But I think that'd be dope. I've always wanted... How far did you get with the high-speed chase? I'm kidding. So what'd you rob then, dude? Fuck. Fucking with me, son. Those bears had it coming. Damn right they did. You got away in one high... In one?! You had multiple high-speed chases?! Dude, when I was a kid, I used to think you could fall through these fucking open areas, so it used to fuck me up in this part. So I used to like try to stay in the middle section. Used to make it way harder because I was retarded. You ditch the car hid inside a barbecue, dude. They want to fire that shit up, make some burgers, dude. You're gonna have a bad day, son. Dude, there's gotta be footage of that. Most high-speed chases are recorded, so I mean, I guarantee you got footage of you somewhere. If you look up your name or something and Google, I bet you're on there somewhere. All right, I'm full on E-tanks. I think this is stupid right here. Like, what's the point of this? So you're gonna use two like crash can weapons just to get a fucking weapon refill? To refill the crash cannon? Because the crash cannon is the only weapon you really need in this part, or in the part coming up anyways. I always thought that's like the most... And then there's two right here anyways! So that's really super dumb. So I'm gonna refill with this crash cannon here. I think... Nah, that's cool, man. You did something I kind of always wanted to do. Yeah, it should have just been a 1-up. But, like, honestly, though, like, even 1-ups are dumb. Like, I mean, I 1-up this early in the stage. I mean, because you can kill yourself and then get your lives back anyways at the beginning of the stage anyway. So it doesn't really mean a whole lot. I mean, even, like, you know, because I remember, like, as a kid and stuff, I'd be so scared of, like, refilling my weapon energy and all this stuff, when really all you gotta do is just kill yourself a couple times and get your shit back anyways. You won't have your E-tanks, but this part's probably the easiest part in the whole castle to begin with. The best thing you can do, like, is to try to challenge yourself and, like, not die. But really, like I say, you just kill yourself and get your lives back anyway. So what's going on with the Switch 2, man? You guys are gonna have to fill me in, dude. So, I mean, is it making the other games look better? Or, I guess there's just different versions of those games that are gonna look better anyways? Or, like, how's it working here? So is it still taking the same game cards? That's one thing I never really cared for with the Switch, is I always felt like the game cards are kind of janky. I never like how you can, like, shake them. It's like there's something broken in them. I remember when I've got my first Switch game card, I'm, like, shaking it, I'm like, that don't fucking sound healthy. That's the thing about Ani too, dude. Like, I for Christmas, I didn't have, like, 2 dimes to rub together. And I saved enough money to get her a Switch, and all those Lego sets she fucking took when she left. I used to buy her all the time, dude. I used to surprise her with them all the time. Personally, I wouldn't want to keep stuff that reminded me of an individual, but that's because I didn't treat her bad. That's why. Yeah, some games, Stuff Chan, some of them are on the cartridge, and then some of them are the download. Like, you know, my whole thing is this. You know, at that point, just download the game. You know what I mean? Like, that's fucking stupid, dude. At a certain point, you just gotta know when to call it. I mean, if you're gonna, you know, if you're gonna fucking have the Switch 2, it's probably best just to download the fucking games, dude. I'm not doing this fucking half-assed workaround with this shit. That's stupid. I mean, essentially, if you don't got internet access, you're done. But it's not like, you know, internet access isn't everywhere. I mean, yeah, you can go and get free fucking Wi-Fi at the goddamn McDonald's, really, if you really needed it. But still, dude, it's just the... I don't like depending on the fucking internet for everything. Always forget where the gaps are right here. Dude, that Snow White is like getting memed the fucking out, dude. Did you guys see the? I gotta show you this. Oh my god. Hold on, I gotta show you this. This is the funniest thing I've seen in a long time. Let me bring it up here. Hold on. This is funny as fuck, dude. I love what they're doing to this fucking girl online. They're destroying her. I love my clicky keyboard. Okay, so there's a there's a part in the Snow White movie where like she has like a spell on her or something, and she makes this weird face in the Snow White movie. It's like it has her fucking mouth all weird. Well, people have taken that and put AI on it and have spliced it into the fucking Sling Blade movie with the French fried potato scene. Too fucking funny, dude. Oh my god, you guys are gonna love this shit. Hold on. Maybe? Or maybe not. Hold on, my YouTube's being stupid here. Hold on. This is hilarious, dude. Look at this shit. Oh my god. It's basically exactly what I would do with this scene here. Alright, here we go.
I only want something other to eat.
Well, what would you like?
You got any biscuits for sale in there?
Well, no, this here's a Frosty Cream. We don't serve biscuits. We got a lot of other stuff, though.
What you got in there is good to eat.
Well, we got Big Cheap Burgers, Bongo Burgers, Footlongs, Corny Dogs, Frosty Shakes, Creamy Bars. Did you want me to go through the whole list?
Reckon what you like to eat in
What
there?
you got to eat in there?
Well, the French fries are pretty good.
French fried potatoes?
Yep, French fries.
How much you want for 'em?
Well, they're 60 for the medium and 75 for large.
I reckon I'll have me some of the big ones.
Some of the
I
big
kinda want
ones.
some.
Oh my god. That guy working in the Krispy Kreme place, he's actually a director. He's a famous director. I couldn't tell you what movies he made or anything, but he's a famous director. Yeah, they're torching that fucking girl online, dude. That shows you, like, I don't know if that was the case in the 90s when that came out, but I can't even remember a time when a large french fries was fucking goddamn 75 cents. I mean, I guess. I mean, I wasn't really buying too much in the 90s to begin with, I guess, but damn, dude. Fucking cheap sauce. Oh no! Oh, I can't believe I just did that. That was dumb. That was super dumb. I love that movie though, dude. Sling Blade. God damn, that's one of my all-time favorite movies. I feel like Billy Bob Thornton never met that plateau again. He kind of went a different route. Everybody thought he was gonna be like the next Hitchcock, dude. I remember that. Like everybody thought he was gonna be like really something special, but it never really turned out that way. He went the big Hollywood route instead. Large fries used to be $1 when you worked at McDonald's, and yeah, I guess they did. That's crazy. Yeah, 90s 3 taco. Yeah, dude, Taco Bell. Taco Bell was not something I ever experienced though as a kid, dude. I know I've said it before, but Taco Bell is my parents never ever wanted to go to Taco Bell, so I never got to go. We went one time when I was a kid, like early teenager or something, and fucking our car broke down on the way home, and food just sat there because we were fucking around with that. It wasn't until, oh shit, it wasn't until really I got out of school and stuff that I started going to Taco Bell all the time. You know, people talk about Taco Bell used to taste better. Dude, I've always thought Taco Bell was like super low quality food, dude. I always feel like I'd always feel like slightly sick after eating Taco Bell. I never feel good about myself, mentally or physically. See, like I said, man, Mega Man 3 is really, really close to the quality of this game, dude. It really, if it wasn't because of the weak sauce fucking Wily Castle and you know, a little bit of like reusing shit towards the end of the game, I feel like Mega Man 3 would probably be my favorite, dude. It really would. But Mega Man 3 really drops the ball at the end of the game because it's unfinished. It really is. I mean, they just. It truly is unfair. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. Oh, shit. God damn it. That's not good. That's why I usually just kill myself and get my lives back, but I really wanted to keep those E-tanks. Whoa, that ain't good. I remember when Taco Bell used to have that fucking catch the quarter thing in the water or whatever. Like, the Taco Bell that was around me, like, you couldn't win at that, dude. They had it set up in some weird way that everybody knew you couldn't win it. So nobody even really tried. Man, I've been streaming for 3 hours and 24 minutes. Holy cow. Man, you guys, really cheering me up, dude. I really appreciate it. This has been a really fun stream. I've needed it, trust me. It's been, shit fest, dude. Be kind of hard for me to. I'm gonna have to do number one right after jumping on this thing. I hate that part, dude. That's like fucking impossible to get past these fucking guys. Right. Would you ever come back on Facebook? I don't know. I haven't, I'll be honest with you, dude, I have not missed Facebook whatsoever. Oh shit. I might be in trouble with the, I kinda need some number 3 here. Hold on. Shit. Damn it. Get some item 3. Try to do it to where that guy on the left doesn't come back, but it's kind of hard to do. Oh, come on, he's not coming back at all now. That remake that they did of that you guys showed me, a remake of Mega Man 3 or whatever, was awesome. I wish that was like the official version of Mega Man 3. That would be the best Mega Man game. Like I said, man, I'm going with Mega Man. Mega Man 9 is the best. Is Mega Man 9 actually able to run on an NES, or is it like it's probably got too many like effects and shit to actually run on an NES? But I don't know. Can't remember if they ever made like a limited run version of that or something. Man, they're not giving me any fucking weapon energy here. That's probably enough 3 to get through it. I just don't want to be caught in a bad spot, you know what I mean? Dude, my MySpace was so full of shit, dude. It would not only just crash my computer, it would crash every computer in the tri-state area when you go to my page, dude. Okay, it would take so much bandwidth, it would just shut down the whole fucking state. The goddamn CIA was investigating my shit, thinking I was fucking up to something, dude. Like, it was fucking gnarly. I had, like, Led Zeppelin discography, I had some titties that plopped out of a fucking shirt, dude, everything, dude. It was, you know, there was probably some pornography, I had a whole fucking, there was everything going on there. It was awesome. It was the place to be. It was my fucking MySpace page. Let me tell ya. Oh shit. I hate this guy. I would say this is the hardest boss in the game for sure. To do like legit. I mean, I don't even know if this. I don't know if I've ever done this guy without taking a hit. Oh shit. I'm gonna wait because I want to get knocked off. Oh shit. I fucking hate this guy, dude, a lot. Oh, I dodged that one. That was cool. Oh, you cock dick. Alright, I'm just gonna use knee tank because I don't want to die. I don't know why like that one blows up and doesn't just die as soon as you hit him. Dude. Mega Man 10 without getting hit at all? That's brutal. Man, you have my respects. I feel like, you know, like I said, man, Mega Man 10, there's not a lot that they're like fond memories of it. There's not a lot of levels that I really enjoy. There's not a lot of stages that I really enjoy. I like the Wily Castle's pretty good, the music's pretty good. But I just don't really care for that game. I don't know, it's got like a weird vibe with that game. I can't get into it. And it's been like that pretty much since the beginning. I think there was a little short honeymoon phase of that game when I was trying to say it was better, but it was very short-lived. So what's going on with Boogie, dude? I mean, is he completely gone off of YouTube, or What's going on with that? Give me the up and ups. Like, tell me what's going on in the YouTube community and who's dead and who's sucking dick now for nickels. What's going on? Give me the 411 on these bitches. That guy, like, on difficult mode rather than normal, Airman is, like, a significantly bigger challenge. Yeah, give me all the... Boogie is in Fat Camp streaming with Keemstar. What? Dude, why does Keemstar do that, dude? And, like, latch on with these fucking losers. Like, he helps destroy them, and then he'll, like, stream with them and stuff. It's fucking weird. Is that one black guy that, is a pedophile and got caught in that sting or whatever? Is he still on there? I know he keeps coming back and shit. What's up with DSP? Retro Gamer 3 still selling his... Dude, I mean, I'll give the guy credit, dude. I mean, he puts a lot of time and effort in those fucking NES games that he fucking does, but... I mean, I can't imagine he's ever really making too much money off of them. Because most of them are, like, legit games, so he can't really sell it. Yeah, he puts a lot of time and effort into, like, games he can never make money on. Like, it blows my mind. Like that Castlevania 2 remake he did. It's like, yeah, it's impressive, but it's like, goddamn, dude. Put all that time and effort into a game you can actually sell. Cupcaker's still on the loose. Yeah, he keeps making pages and coming back and shit. Sometimes you can almost kill that guy in like one hit if you do it right. You see what I mean? Sally, it's not like I'm changing weapons all the time in this game anyways. I mean, there's very few times I ever really need to do it. See, it's like, you know, most people just use the Metal Blades throughout the whole thing, but, you know, I like it. Twitch is low-key trash. Would consider donating if I knew how. YouTube is much easier. Been sub since 2013. Regret never donating. I appreciate that, dude. Thank you. I don't got it set up to donate on Twitch yet. I think the best route to do it would probably be the Patreon route right now. If I'll get it all set. I'm not worried about it right now. But we'll get like a, you know, maybe Patreon would be like the best because, you know, then I ain't got to worry about it during the stream. But we'll figure it out. I'm not worried about it right now. I'm just happy to have you guys here. I never know what weapon to work on this guy. I just fucking shoot him. Alright. Making waves here, making waves. It's like Dr. Wily creates this crazy fucking contraption of death, and all it can do is just like fucking skeet out this little fucking jizz ball at me. It's like, what the fuck, dude? I think Dr. Wily is like low-key one of the coolest villains of all time, though, dude. I love the mad scientist fucking angle, and I love his little UFO, and I think it's just cool. I've always loved everything about Dr. Wily. I always thought Dr. Light should have like looked a lot more different, though. At least give Dr. Light like a brown beard or something. As a kid, I used to just get him confused. It was always weird to me that they both kind of look so similar. I can't tell you how many times I watched my dad play through this game, dude. Oh my god. It always just looks like he's just skeeting out his dick. I love this Dr. Wily turning into an alien fucking business, dude. Like, no other game does that, where, like, Dr. Wily himself is coming to take matters into his own hands. I love that. Even though it's a hologram, it still seems that way, especially the first time you play it. That, okay, Dr. Wily's taking care of business now, you know what I mean? I love that. Like, this is cool as fuck. He's like, fuck that fucking UFO, bitch. I'm coming for you. And I love how his coat's flapping in the wind, dude. It's just totally cool. This is the only game in the series where it literally feels like he's coming to get you and not relying on any kind of traps or nothing, or machines. Even though he's just skeeting out a basic Mega Man pellet at you, which I think they could have done a little bit more with this fight, but, you know, the game is masterful. It's a weird, and even the weapon makes sense because it's like water and it's a machine. You're trying to short circuit it is the way I always looked at it. And touching him about kills you, dude. Like, damn. There it is, bitches. Oh, GSP. Oh, it was just Twitch, dude. It was just, that's all it was. It was Twitch and TikTok. And most of the time what I was referring to was TikTok. And with how I used to always shit on TikTok and stuff, I didn't want people to like come at me that I'm just a hypocrite coming out trying to talk up my TikTok. So I was just referring to it as a site with community, because I have a lot of people on there that really like my TikTok videos. They're always asking me to make TikTok videos. I kind of took off on there when I was making... you know, like I said, I was dealing with Ani's bullshit, but I was feeling good. And I was trying... I knew TikTok... I knew Ani was cheating on me and doing the stuff that she was doing on her phone on TikTok. And so I was giving her the opportunity. I wanted to, like, make TikToks with her, so maybe it would, you know, kind of snap her out of her shit. And that's why I originally did it, but I don't know. Yeah, as far as NES credit scenes go, dude, it doesn't get any better than this. Like I said, I love Mega Man 2. I love it. It's probably overall my favorite game in the series, but I think Mega Man 9 is the best game. Like, front to back, they came back strong with that game. But the game that I wish was just a little bit better, I would say Mega Man 3. Like, Mega Man 3 is the game that I wish was just a little bit better, dude, because I love Mega Man 3, dude. I love the jazzy soundtrack. I love the fucking Proto Man. I love the Robot Masters. I love it, dude. Like, I love the Robo Dog that's with you. And there's so much I like about Mega Man 3, dude. Mega Man 3 is just so close, dude. It's so aggravating after you beat the 8 Robot Masters that it's so sorry, I gotta itch my balls. It's a rage. You guys know how that is? You get that raging ball itch. God damn, dude. That shit's brutal. You get that raging ball itch that you just pinch the shit out that fucking sack. And you just fucking twist it and get that fucking itch going, dude. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Oh, my God. Feels so good. Mega Man 3 has a lot. I mean, like I said, it's very close to literally the only thing holding Mega Man 3 back is the end. It has a trash Wily Castle. Trash Wily Castle. Repeating the stages is strange, dude. All they had to do in Mega Man 3 to make Mega Man 3 the best one is instead of repeating the stages and fighting the Mega Man 2 bosses again, all they had to do was make those unique stages. Don't you reuse the stages. Like, the designs are fine, but make the stages new, turn those into the Wily stages, and you could fight the bosses from Mega Man 2 again. I don't know why. I mean, the game just came out like 2 years prior to that, so, you know, it's kind of dumb to do that. But, you know, take those stages, same level design, make that the Wily Castle, have unique bosses at the end of them, and that's it. That's all they had to do. Completely get rid of that Wily Castle on Mega Man 3, and you're good. I mean, and it would be the best Mega Man game, dude. I love it. I love the only stage, and it is the best feeling in the world, Brandon. You know what I'm talking about. But the only stage in Mega Man 3 that I would say legitimately isn't very good is Needle Man. That's it. I would say Needle Man stage is pretty weak. You know what I mean? It's really short. It's just nothing to it. It's over in like 2 seconds. And but all the other stages, I love Snake Man. I love Gemini Man. I love his stage. That's one of my favorite stages. That stage just goes above and beyond. I mean, it's fucking awesome. I love even a Hard Man stage. I don't know what it is about that stage. I still like it. I mean, let's look at it real quick. I just want to look at it real quick. I love talking about Mega Man. I'm a goofball. Let's see here. Hold on. Magnet Man. You see what I'm saying? Hold on, dude. It's hard. Sometimes I even go full stop and I'll say Mega Man 3 is my favorite. And there's a lot of times, like, I'll be playing Mega Man 3, I'm like, this is my goddamn favorite, dude. I don't remember if it was Mega Man Revamped or Mega Man Ultimate. Mega Man 3 Ultimate. But that redone game, that was fucking great. I always kind of thought it was cheap for them not to have, like, an opening sequence here. Or whatever. But let me... I'm probably going to end up playing this. But just give me a minute. I have to run to the gas station. But yeah, you know, the second game had an awesome intro and the building and everything. I know, you know, but this still has like a melancholiness to it. You know what I'm saying? I love it. Would you guys rather me play the revamped version? I could play revamped. You know, but I mean, look at the stages, dude. Sparkman, I'm not thrilled with, but I like Sparkman. I like the song. Love Snake Man. Needle Man is the only weak stage. Love Hard Man. Love Top Man, even though the stage is fucking weird. Gemini Man. Shadow Man, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you got a fucking ninja. Magnet Man, Gemini Man. I mean, it's just I would say Mega Man 3 has the best overall Robot Master lineup. Mega Man 3 has the best soundtrack. Period. Whereas Mega Man 2 is more of like a rocky, you know, guitar-driven soundtrack. I love that jazziness. That fucking Mega Man 3 has, dude. That it's like jazz fusion shit. It's just the best. You ever be washing your ass and your finger? Don't ask Ani that because she don't wash her ass, though. She wouldn't know anything about that. Alright, guys, I'm going to run to the gas station. And, I'll be back. Bitches. Great stream, dude. But I'll be back. You guys got me wanting to play some more Mega Man, so we'll see. Good times. I'll be back.